I fucking mentioned it. I said it when we found your man.
Oh my god.
Your
Audio.
mic was so bad last week, Daryl.
I know, Jennifer. I know.
Oh,
Try this one.
Jennifer.
Let's see if this one's any better. Let's see.
These are serious ones. Full first names.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know what I think I need to do? I think I need to increase the height.
I don't know if anyone rewatched any of the session last week. This is not a did you thing, but I was rewatching it to get the recap, and Daryl's voice, God, was so low. We are booming, but he was so low.
Was he?
Yeah, no, not here, but on the
stream.
actual. Yeah.
Do you want me to do a little audio check first, Daryl?
Give me a second. Jess, what's that thing we do about the sound where we put the sound of our mic up and down? Remember, you can make it too high and too low.
Gauge?
It's not to do with the mic. You do it on the Windows system. You find
Oh, so go to sound.
All levels.
Open sound settings. Yeah, your
sound
levels.
settings. Yeah.
Sound settings.
And then,
sound control panel. And then.
11.
Oh, okay. Well, find the sound control panel somehow.
You were done.
Let's go to the control panel. Go from there. Okay, let's have a look. Let's click on hardware and sound.
Oh,
okay.
Jenny, I have something to show you first.
Oh yeah.
Something to show you. Okay, I'll send you now.
Yes, there now.
So in the sound control panel, there's the recording. Find your mic.
1, 2.
Right click on it, and then the levels.
Yeah, looking for it now. There we go. Yeah, even properties, levels.
Jesus!
Oh, what happened there?
Who went
It
down?
absolutely blasted with sound.
We got rid of your noise.
1, 2,
noise
3. 1,
reduction
2,
or whatever it's
3.
called.
What about that? Is that better?
That is
Yeah,
better.
well, yeah,
That's clearer.
What if I'm back here like this, chilling out?
Still can hear you.
on the crack? Still can hear me okay, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It was at 0.
Oh God, well.
I put it to 25 there. Do you think 25 is enough?
25 sounds good. Let me actually hear on stream.
Okay.
That is brilliant.
Carol, go speak.
Yeah. So I'm gonna talk real close. Now I'm doing the voice here. Order is a lie. Now I'm back here. I'm gonna do it.
Sounds good now. Yep.
Oh wait, do that one again. Go on.
Order is a lie.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's
You're never going to be sitting like that when you're talking, though.
Am I? If you, I don't know. Right.
Probably if we talk with Puggle again or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you? Where are you?
Where's Mrs. What's the phrase? Mrs. Dill.
Would you mind
She's
checking
still
one more
around.
time for me, Jess?
Yeah.
Check for me one more time. Just because I had it on video broadcast there, and now it's on Yeti. Now it's on the blue mic. Order is a lie.
Sounds good.
Suck my ass cheeks. Yeah, good. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, you bee! Right. Okay. We just get the music on for the recap. What we go with? Edge of Uprising sounds about right.
yeah.
Edge.
Carl, do you have Instagram?
Yes.
Oh, I did. I couldn't tag it in the post today. I did a little one for Gas, but I was very proud of the music I gave him.
Yeah, I thought the
Good,
music was
bad. I gave him the good, the bad, and the ugly. Send me your Instagram name, will you, so I can add you, and then you can see the little. I do a little post. Well, I'm starting to again.
Okay. I don't post on Instagram. I'm one of those local
No,
people,
don't worry.
Yeah, I'm a lurker too. I don't post on it either.
I don't need.
Do you go on
false
TikTok
validation.
anymore? Daryl.
Oh yeah, all the time. If you send me private messages, I don't check my private messages. And I don't know. I always forget them.
Oh, I send you premium Warhammer content.
I'll check them. I'll check them out.
Like.
I'll sit down tomorrow and I'll actually go through them all. But
There's this one guy on TikTok, and he's actually on Instagram and stuff as well. I think you'll really like him. He does really funny Warhammer skits.
Does he? Yeah.
And actually plays Warhammer and stuff as well.
I bet you I've probably seen him. I'm clued in with a lot of them. Yeah.
Is he Australian?
Busy mates.
No, he's American.
American.
Wizard in a t-shirt.
American.
Wizard in a t-shirt. Yeah. Wizard in a t-shirt's the guy who does all the Magic the Gathering stuff as well.
Yeah, he's very
He's
funny.
fucking funny, man. Like this big joke that people who play Magic the Gathering don't wash themselves.
Yeah, oh yeah, that comes out now. You don't.
I
Show
love
him,
him.
Dave. Do you remember put it in the
Dave
chat
feels
before and I
called
said your man looked like Hattie? Remember that?
Yes.
That's
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's brilliant. Yeah, he's very funny. I was
You
watching one
look
today.
so well in your Instagram picture, Carl. Sorry. Did
Oh!
really well. Yeah.
Now I want
Sorry.
to see.
Yeah.
Carrot
I-
house. Hang on.
Yes, me sprawled
Okay.
on the chaise long.
Alien.
All right, Jenny, hit us with
Oh,
the
yeah.
recap.
We question Casper about what he is talking about. I read the book. It seems the Lord of Harkoven has a son. We decide to keep it to ourselves for now. Penny tells Casper that Wagon is missing. We also tell Casper about the body we found in the bog. He seems troubled by all that is happening and all that he is hearing. Gasp and Casper rest while myself and Penny look for Wagon. Casper asks us not to engage the sister. Gasp also asks for some paper to write a letter. He asked me to give it to Ivan. Penny and I begin our search. We head to the Temple of Veltir first. It is in darkness. Penny knocks on the door. It slowly opens. We see nothing, but Penny hears the sister say, "Ah, come in, Victoria." The smell is of sweat and unwashed bodies. We ask her to come to the door. We ask her if she has seen Wagon. She says she has not. I ask how the man is from earlier. She says he is fine. We say our goodbyes and head to Gilgaro. We burst into the house. Penny closes the door. We ask if he has seen Wagon. He tells us this is not the time to be falling apart. Penny tells Gilgaro about what happened with the insane man and Sister Sarah and what just happened at the temple. Gilgaro says he will look for Wagon. He asks us to talk to the sister to find out the truth. We then head back to the Black Caskets. It is empty, so we head to Vlad's. It is empty and he looks wary. Vlad has not seen Wagon. I give him Gasp's letter. He says to tell Gasp it will be done, sunrise. I asked what it says, but he will not tell me. We give him 1 gold coin as a deposit for a bed and a meal when all this blows over. We also left him a ration pack. I'm sorry. And we head back to Casper and Gasp. While we are gone, Casper starts to write down all the words that make him anxious. He feels his mind slipping. He stops and begins to pray and root himself. We return to the guys and inform them what happened. Casper is not happy. Casper asks us to go for a walk. I ask Gasp what was in the letter. He is quite elusive. Casper leads us to a small bunch of trees. He casts his green magic around us. He tells us a lot is going through his head, and he does not believe we can trust anyone. We need to find Wagon and stop the Avarice Cabal. He tells us to forget Harkoven. Penny apologizes for her anger. She is frustrated as the people need help. I chime in, I agree, but say we need to help Helga and Shelka, and we are shocked when he says he puts the girls in with the rest of the people of Harkoven. He only trusts us. I am very worried about him. He tells us his druids turned on him, and it's only a matter of time before the girls turn too. Gasp thanks Casper for the reality check. We have goals now. Find Wagon and defeat the Avarice Cabal. Gasp tells us the letter was reaching out to Kagash to help us deal with all the shit that is happening. Before we look for Wagon, Gasp asked me to examine the potion the Lord gave him. I don't know why he is asking me. I am not an alchemist, but I do sense healing from it. He drinks it and it painfully reforms his bones. In the woods, Wagon sings to himself as he makes his dinner. In the woods, he hears a noise. It is he. He says, order is a lie. Wagon states he is not in the mood for him. He tells Wagon sanity is a great deception. He asks Wagon to free his mind. Wagon confirms he is content with what he knows already. He tells Wagon he is going to finish the song, and Wagon needs to look in the mirror and embrace the cosmic circle. We trudge through Harkoven in the wet and rain. It is hard for Casper to keep his scent. Eventually, we stumble upon a campfire. We find Wagon, but he does not believe it is us. Gasp does apologize, but Wagon cannot be sure. Penny apologizes to Wagon too, but again, he does not believe it is true if Casper is not here. Casper appears. He sniffs Gasp's ass as Wagon bashes him with a stick. Casper transforms into a human and gives Wagon the diary. Wagon says he is disappointed in us all. I am annoyed being wet and cold. I tell him a little bit of gratitude wouldn't go amiss. He states he needed time on his own. Gasp says he completely understands. Out of the blue, Wagon asks Casper for the mirror. Casper refuses, saying he will smash it. I cry out no, but the mirror does not smash. I go to grab it. Casper turns into a badger as I try to grab it from him. I somehow get it. I beg him not to destroy it. We argue about the mirror as Wagon examines it. As he does, Dahlia tries to trick Penny into looking into the mirror. Penny refuses. Wagon wraps the mirror up so no one can look into it. We inform him what happened. He moans that his leg is at him. I am ready to kill him. We head back to the town. Wagon is on the warpath to kill Sister Sarah. I think his boo-boo is at him. Gasp kisses it to try and make it better. Wagon is not impressed. I want to leave Gilgaro a letter. The others are not so sure. We decide to head back, but before we do, we put our hands in and do a go team shout. On the way, Casper grabs me for a chat. He thinks I want the mirror, but he is worried, broken even. We chat and he states he does not want to lose his heart. I tell him I believe he is lost, but he has a big heart and he will find himself again. We decide to give a letter to Gilgaro and leave a letter with Corver to say we have gone to the dwarves for gold. We give our letters, collect our rations, and camp outside the town. In the morning, Gasp does his Tai Chi. He feels a familiar presence. Mother Cordelia stands before him. He asks, is order a truth or a lie? She says it is whatever the Raven Queen wants it to be. She tells him Greyfade is a traitor. She touches his staff, infusing it, saying that he now has a gift from the Raven Queen. He must find the seed and kill Master Greyfade. Gasp gladly accepts, ready to deal justice to the Master. She tells Gasp he is not born to them. He was gifted to them. He is truly a surface dweller. Gasp feels the sting of truth, but quickly focuses on his task. She tells him he needs to fight Greyfade differently. He needs to fight in a different style. The sickness won't just stay in Harkoven. He is grateful for us, but Cordelia says he should not trust us to complete the task given to him. She tells him not to lose faith. Wagon creates a hat to help us. It glows purple when they are close to potatoes or great evil. As we get close, I cast my mage armor. We reach the destination, but it is beneath us. We look for an opening. And Penny, in frustration, ends up discovering it. Gasp scouts out the cave as Casper goes with him. We wait for the all clear. Casper can smell a strong chemical inside the cave before he goes in. Call lands before him, giving him a letter from his family. They search the cave as best they can, and we head in two abreast with Casper leading at the front. We hear a woman's voice and Dr. Humphrey protesting. When she sees Gasp, she addresses him first, referring to their master. Dr. Humphrey cries for help. She challenges him to one-on-one combat. He steps forward, accepting. She also coldly informs him that they are in fact brother and sister. He brushes this off, stepping forward. I run to hug him, asking, does he want help? He says, come after 3. I signal 3 to Casper. They begin, and she absolutely schools Gasp, dodging his blows and stunning him. Casper and I eagerly await the 3rd round. We jump in, and I cast a flame missile at her as Casper casts poison ivy on the battlefield, which slowly begins to poison the cultists. In return, she focuses on Gasp, saying she will kill him. She misses Gasp, as Gasp is very fast. She comes in again, stunning him. Casper steps in and heals Gasp. I then step in and help Gasp, Penny, and Wagon regain their passion before hiding behind a rock. As Wagon drops a bolt thrower and Penny charges forward, throwing a javelin at a cultist. He shouts praise the cosmic serpent as he throws himself at Penny. As the other two swarm her, Gasp comes in and hits his sister, knocking her prone. Gasp is delighted. Penny enters her berserk stance, mashing a cultist into the ground as Casper's skin bursts with thorns. Viat sees the writing on the wall and escapes as we are left to finish the cultists. We easily defeat them as Dr. Humphrey Myers stands before us, shaking with fear. That is it.
Yep.
Well done. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
His
Yeah.
boo boo got. That was so good. My knee.
I might put that in all the recaps now. I see Wagon look down to his knee. Even though
Okay.
it's a tree.
Okay. Right. So shortly after, while you guys are kind of collecting yourselves, after this has basically just happened, you quickly hear the sound of a chain dragging across the ground and something being picked up off a table, and you see Dr. Humphrey Myers running towards this device over here as he starts bashing it with a hammer very loudly. He seems like he's frenzied trying to break this thing.
Okay.
Does he not get like poisoned and shit because of the yolks?
We've met him
Yes.
before, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I never actually
he's-
did a test for him.
He's
No, you did.
No, you
He
did.
got
He got
poisoned.
poisoned.
did.
Yes, did I give it to him?
So he should have.
Oh, he did.
things and whatever
He's impaired
trying
of
to do
poison.
there.
Yeah, he's basically, you can tell it's, he's just kind of bashing it in certain places. Like he's just trying to destroy the fucking thing. But yes, he is poisoned and impaired.
How
What
long
are you
has
doing?
We must destroy it! We must destroy it
Why?
now! Help me!
Why? Just
It's
say why.
poisoning the water of the town! It's poisoning it!
Penny starts to run over, but Daryl, how long has it been since combat?
I'm gonna shoot the crossbow into.
I'd say, well, why? Because you're still frenzied, is it?
I'm still in berserk, but if I don't hit anyone, or be hit,
You can say it. You
Do
can
we?
run over and start banging it if you want to stay.
Can we do a
Yeah.
turn order? Just,
You want to do a turn order? Okie dokie.
that'd probably be the handiest thing to do, right?
All right.
Oh, I'll go fast.
so wise.
Can I ask, do we know that about Penny, that she needs to take damage to be a berserk, or do we not know that?
You may have seen her like get angrier and fight better. Well, more berserk,
Uh-huh.
like when she takes damage. Yeah.
But it would be a
Uh,
reach to like punch her to keep her in a rage.
Hit me!
No, that would be wouldn't make a lot of
Okay.
sense.
Perfect.
All right. So the problem with the turn order is, Clock, is that you have to decide what order you're going in. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna jump the turn order to Dr. Humphrey Myers. All of you can put yourselves on fast. Don't worry about it not being able to move. You just put yourself on fast. So I need to know who would like to act first.
I'll go last.
Okay.
If I hear him saying it's poisoning the water, Penny would be boom, boom. She'd be going over there pretty.
No, I'm just
fucking
gonna
fast.
attack it straight away as well.
Are you, Dave? Yeah.
Yeah, magically. Oh my shit.
Magically. Yeah. You have a killed spell there you could use, actually, I think.
I
If
just
you
want to
want.
kill him.
No. There's a spell you have there about damaging objects.
Oh, Fault and Steel.
Yeah, you bring that along, Dave. You'll have this thing dismantled in a couple of seconds if you want.
Fires that though.
But this is like this. You understand this bit of device here. But
Short
I will,
range. I don't know what short range again.
you can just run over. But look, I'm going to give Penny a turn. When do you want to go? Who wants to go second?
I'll go second after Wagon.
Okay.
If Wagon's already getting set up, Penny started running. This is all happening at the
Okay.
same time, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's start. Is everyone happy with that turn order?
Yeah, but I'd like to know what short range is before.
Short range is 20, I think. No, short range is 5.
Well, then I would go slow. Because then I had to move.
No.
What
Don't
about
worry about that. You can move and
Yeah.
with a fast. I just did it. It's just a turn order. It's not
Oh,
actually combat. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go over and do Falcon Steel.
Right, just Casper, do you get rid of this thing?
Yeah, I'll drop it immediately once she runs out.
Let me just clear this template. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Then I'm going to shout to Penny, the hair! She hit the hair! Where I fault in this deal.
Okay. So Wagon runs over and Wagon, you kind of take out like a fucking like a steam powered drill and just like start like fucking casting this magic to take it apart, and you just see as Humphrey Moyer steps back, realizing you are well more adept at this than he is. Penny, with that, then you see a massive opening in which you could just destroy this in one swing.
Absolutely. Full run and over the head, boom, right down on top of it.
You bring Necromasher down, and see the green tank on her here? This literally
Yeah.
caves in, and this green stuff offloads. Get away from it! Get away from it!
Penny will look down at Wagon as Wagon stopped or finished what he's doing.
Oh, yeah. He made that opening for you to destroy.
Picks up Wagon and runs back away from the thing.
Okay.
Stop the papoose, I don't want.
Okay,
No,
so now, look, we're just kind of not in combat anymore, so, like, we're in a, free-form role-playing, walking around, so feel free to move yourself. In combat, you should be able to move yourself around this.
Yes.
I go straight up to Dr. Humphrey.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, oh, Dr. Humphrey, I assume you were taken captive as I see the chain on his leg.
Yeah, he's like, yes, it's a sad story. Very sad. Obviously, you've got my clues that led you here.
Yes, of course. After all, I'm an intelligent woman. Are you all right? Do you need healing? We have a healer with us.
Some water would be greatly appreciated, and some food. They haven't fed me in 2 days.
Can I take out some of my rations and give them to him?
Yeah. He hungrily
I'm
scoffs
gonna-
them and drinks the
Yeah.
water like a fucking beast. And he walks over and he goes, get away from that get away from the chemical compound. It
Oh, he's
reacts
still
with your
chained to a wall, is he?
Oh, and now it's like a long chain, if you get me.
Oh, okay.
Gasp, if you walk there, you're in trouble, Paul.
He's kind of like Jesse Pinkman at
Yeah.
the end.
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to go to the table that's there.
Yeah, so this is these two tables are just filled with like chemical components.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I'll draw where the spill is. That's the spill there at the machine, right?
Okay, cool.
We must leave.
Oh.
The fumes will fill this cave soon, and we will all go mad.
Well, we can't just leave it here. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's good.
Did you create this concoction, Doctor?
Yes, they made me.
Great. Will any of these chemicals and compounds be useful in you creating a cure or counter poison?
Help me get free. No, we'll talk about that outside. But break this chain, please. We must get out of here.
Penny, care to do the honors?
Penny has gone fatigued because she's out of berserk, so she's slumped down on the wall. I need to roll a will check, Daryl.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh no.
Oof.
Okay, well I fail.
Yeah, that's a will. That's an insanity.
Yeah. It is regardless if I fail.
Oh, is it? What's the fail doing?
Huh?
What happens if you fail? You get
Says
a...
when you stop being berserk, you become fatigued for 1 minute, and you must get a success on a will challenge roll or gain insanity.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Dang.
So Penny will get up and she'll kind of like just very like fatigued walk back over, but her brow is like really furrowed and she's just like holding her, you know, like when you get a headache and you're like, she kind of looks like that. And she'll come over. Where's the chain?
It's like running from his leg to the wall there.
Maybe I'll have a swing at it there, Penny.
It's fine, and she'll just bring up Necromancer onto the chain.
Easily, with a necromancer, you break the chain in two.
There, Penny will start to kind of walk away again, back to the wall where she was.
Come quickly, don't linger. And you see Dr. Humphrey Moyer starts making his way out, looking at limping. As he walks away from you, sorry, just on his back, you can see there's like a massive wet patch of blood all down his back. What were you gonna say, Casper?
I was just gonna say, while I was beside him there, I was gonna grab him by the chest as this thorny badger and just like fucking drag him outside.
Oh yeah, okay.
Quasimodo.
Oh, this creature is taking me away.
Oh, he's one of our friends. Don't worry, he's helping.
Does
Quite
everybody
terrifying.
live?
Yeah, I'm leaving behind.
Yeah.
1 second.
Actually, as I'm walking past one of these two bozos that we beat up, is there anything good on them that I could quickly swipe off them?
I'm just gonna run over to this table and just have a quick gander and
Okay.
fuck off.
Kill. These they have their normal purple robes that the Avarice Cabal like to wear, and they all have these sickles, these strange sickles, right? So they're like an obsidian handle, and at the bottom of the pommel is like a snake's head sticking out, and the blade itself is a curling mix between a tentacle and a snake running along to form the sickle. You know what a sickle is, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So imagine the blade part of it is a tentacle entwined with a snake coming down. It's very sharp, obviously, and then the handle's black obsidian, and then the pommel is a snake's head sticking out, but like a mutated snake's head. Like there's like 5 tongues coming out, and its eyes are glittered with stars.
I will pick those up.
All of them.
Yeah. How many are there?
There's 3.
I'll pick up all 3.
Penny, could I have one of them?
Yeah, I just thought maybe they could be worth something. We could get some money or whatever, and I'll hand one to Victoria. And then she'll kind of look at herself and be like, even though like it's obviously a very sinister thing, she'll be a bit like, the craftsmanship of this weapon's real nice.
Well, actually, I take Penny. I put my hand on Penny's arm and I go, "Well, Penny, do you know what I'm thinking? If we meet a member of the Purples, it might not be a bad idea if we have one of these on us. They might think we're connected. Might give us an easy time. Might be worth keeping them on us for a while."
Do you think maybe then we should take their robes too, if we need to kind of...
The robes are completely obliterated from what you guys did to them. There'll be no way to salvage them. One of them,
Penny,
like you
say
have
that
turned
and
them
look
mush.
over, like-
They're just like fucking like in all various stages of destroying.
Never mind, Victoria.
Penny, take one of them anyway. You might be able to replicate one from that haberdashery shop that we took over and is now the Black Caskets. Might be some bolts of yarn or whatever left there.
Okay, Penny just unceremoniously strips off,
Yep.
leaves them flumped there. But there's no like coin purse or anything else like that. Anything like letters, nothing, summons, no. Okay.
No, nothing like that. I'm gonna put damaged, bloodstained, avarice, cabal, robe.
So a bit like when you fight a mythic dawn person in Oblivion and they never have anything good on them.
Something similar. Yeah.
Never.
And for
What's the point
sickle,
of being a cultist if you don't have tons of gold?
Exactly. What's the
Because,
appeal?
because well, why would it? What's the point?
The bliss of insanity.
Yeah,
Yes,
freedom
my
of the
mind.
What
truth.
need does an insane man have for gold?
Is that Casper or
Yes.
clock talking?
Oh,
I'm crazy and I don't need gold.
oh, dear. Okay, I'll do that.
Uh,
Penny will take the robe off, and then she'll pack away the 2 sickles that she's keeping in her bag as well.
Cool. I put 1 in, but you've got 2, right?
Okay.
1 decorative.
Can I
sickle.
have
Now,
one?
yeah, put 1 in your inventory as well,
Right,
Jenny.
thank you.
Delvin, you gaze at the table, and you can see very clearly that everything on these tables was used to create and maintain the chemical compound within this machine. However, you see nothing that would suggest this machine was created by this man. Somebody else created this machine. That's probably the first machine you've seen in Harkov.
Cool. And there's no books or anything on these tables or anything like that?
There's no books on the table. No, nothing like that. No.
Fuck out of there.
On that note, I was going to shout out anyway on the when I wouldn't know what I was going to that, but I do say, "Oh, Dr. Humphreys, do you have your book with you?"
I left it back in the shop for you to find.
Oh no, someone took it.
No, I put it back when I went back to get more ingredients. I put it back, and I wrote in it. That's not how you got here.
No, to be honest, I didn't want to seem stupid. No, someone took your book.
No, I took it, and then they brought me back to get more ingredients for the compound, and I left it there. I forgot it.
Yes, but what I'm saying is when we went to your house, it was gone.
Yes, but since then I was back again, and I left it there.
He took the book.
Oh, all right. Well, then it should be there for you when you go back. But I assume you do know. I'd start walking out the cave. You do know healing potions off the top of your head. I'm not being bad. The people in Harkoven are not the best at the moment.
Yeah, I'll do what I can, of course, if you can simply get me back to Harkoven. I'm afraid they'll come back. You have no idea what they're like, what they want to do.
Oh, do tell, and she'll take out her book, but I'll kind of be walking out.
I just kind of need to get an idea of what everyone's doing. Is everyone kind of just going outside the cave
Yeah.
and then talking to Humphrey Myers? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no like obvious signs of your woman and the cultists having left like big old battle plans as a book or something like on a table.
No,
Like that.
this is. What do you think this is? D&D? No.
Yeah.
Big old
Fair
battle
enough.
plans.
You think I'm gonna leave? Just leave something so precious like that in the palm of your hand?
Top secret, not for the heroes. Yeah. Okay, go on.
No,
And yeah, just leave.
No. So you guys head outside. The dangerous thing about that compound is I had no smell. You could see the salt, like it's sizzling and bubbling and you know evaporation of the compound, but no scent came from it. It was completely tasteless and no smell on it. So that was kind of creepy. You would think something so green looking would smell. But you get outside. Tank, fresh air.
Sorry, Darren. Not to be pedantic here. You said that when Casper first went into the cave, there was a strong smell of chemicals. Is that separate then to no odor?
Yeah, that's the smell of the chemicals on the table, not the smell of the compound.
Okay.
Yeah. It was expertly created to mask scent and smell.
No problem. Sorry, just want to make sure.
Yeah, no.
I just want to make sure we weren't missing something.
Yeah, just making sure to kill Jenny there for in the spell. Kill. Right, where's my notebook? So we get to say, oh, fresh air. Oh, I've taken it for granted for so many years.
Is that Dr. Humphreys doing that?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I meant the look.
That's what he said.
Well, I'll revert all my magic back on Casper and I'll start healing his back.
He thanks you. Basically, you can see like he's been fucking whipped to shit like along his back. He's been tortured essentially.
Jesus.
Looks like he was tortured for quite a while. Some of these scars will never leave him. And there's no telling what the mental and emotional scars are on him either. But the physical scars are not life-threatening. They were done by an expert. I just want to thank you all for rescuing me. That was hell. Hell!
Well, the real hell is back in Harkoven. Because of what you did there. You might be
Doctor,
alive,
how
but
many
a lot of
people-
weren't.
What was that, Casper?
So,
There's a lot of, or you might be alive, but there's a lot of people who aren't in Harkoven now.
I know, but I had no choice. I couldn't stand the pain anymore. I will spend the rest of my life trying to atone what has happened here. You have no idea what they're like, what they're capable of.
We might have an idea.
There are things worse than that. Things they have shown me.
did you also see the weird tentacle monster?
No.
I'd die.
Only the darkness within their souls. They are evil. Truly evil.
Did you meet he or their leader?
I met him.
Is there anything you can tell us about him?
He, and another was with him. One that looks like him. And he points at Gasp.
That was a lady, was it?
No. She spoke to him. And she revered him as if he was her master, but he looked more like you.
It was Grey Fade. It's gotta be. How often did they come and visit you?
Only once. Then they left me with her.
Did you get to see the faces of any of these cultists? Would you recognize them from the town of Harkoven?
Yes, the one, and he points at the one that she first killed. I knew him. His name was Melvin. He was a blacksmith.
Oh no, sorry. I thought it was the father. Sorry, at the farm. I was like, what the fuck? Sorry.
Blacksmith? What a waste. Although, did he maybe make those weapons? No.
Probably.
I don't know what those weapons are, but there's no way Melvin made them.
Sure.
And the others? Were they all of positions of standing in the town of Harkoven?
Oh, I don't recognize the other two.
Wait, Wagon, weren't we tracking your seed?
Wait, what? My semen?
No. The thing that for Gasp, was that not the tracker? We didn't find it.
Oh, it's probably. Oh, actually. Wait.
It brought us to the last location. That's what you said, right, Delvin? And then
So
we found
it
this
was here.
cave. So it was here or nearabouts at some stage.
It was definitely here.
Dara, can I
Nothing.
run back into the cave and go back to the
Bless you.
place where me and her were fighting to try and get I'm not saying make a copy, but get an idea of her footprints? Like size, weight impression, shit like that.
Yeah. As you go to deal with Humphrey. No! The fumes will be too thick by now. They will drive you mad, Gasp. Mad.
Then
My concoction is lethal.
I won't breathe. I can hold my
It doesn't
breath,
matter,
but
it will get into you through your pores, through your eyes. It's concentrated, it's not diluted like it's supposed to be. That cave is uninhabitable now.
Well, that's just going to leach out of that cave into the local area. How much of that chemical did you use?
It's
Like
a
how
drip.
big of a...
I don't understand the mechanism exactly, but I designed it to his specification, the formula to his specifications. He said it had to be a drip feed system, and it would be exactly 7.5 liters per day. If it takes 7.5 liters and it's diluted in the river, imagine what the concentrated volume could do if you go down now. But it will not leach. It will eventually substantiate itself into, and it will recorrelate back to a more basic form of chemical state. But you must give it time.
Okay.
Shoot, how much time though?
Weeks, months, hard to say.
Hey, Wagon, now's the time to use that bomb of yours. Take down this entrance so no one can get in and get hurt.
Be careful.
Don't mind.
If the bomb is too powerful, it will blow a hole in the wall and then the compound will leak back into the river. It's best to leave it. Let it settle. Cover the entrance and forget we were ever here. They
I'm
cannot
just gonna
use it
send it.
again.
Ooh, okay.
So don't make the bomb.
apparently not. Is there a sizable shrub or bush nearby, Daryl?
Yeah, you could recover it.
Yeah, that's what Penny would do. She would get like any bunch of bushes, any shrub, any branches, whatever, and just clog up the entrance as much as she could.
Doctor, I know you're a bit shook physically, mentally, and emotionally. We're gonna need you to think real hard back to that time when they was in the cave with you and they was talking. Did you catch anything? Even a single word?
Yes.
Anything about a timeline, a location?
They were here last night. That is when I saw them. He was here. And so was the elf. He had something with him. Something evil. It's as if my blood ran cold.
Sorry.
And he's like, the gasps or hiccups a little bit.
It's as if my blood ran cold.
Did you get to see what this thing was? Did you get eyes on it?
It was like a black orb of malevolence. And they
That's
said... He said that he told the elf kneeled to him and gave the whatever you call it, the seed to him, and he told him to keep it, that it was crucial to the final plan, and that the song was almost complete.
Just pause you there. He told the elf to keep it, or the elf told him to keep it?
He told the elf to keep it.
Okay, right, so still with Greyfade.
He told him to guard it with his life, and then the elf said something that gave me hope. He said Lord Hakova had returned. Could it possibly be true?
Oh. Yes. That is correct.
This seemed to worry him, and then the elf said something about how we cannot underestimate the Black Caskets, and how they are the only thing now that can save what's left of this realm. And then the other said he was not to worry, that you would be dealt with.
Well, I don't think I'm speaking out of turn here, and I looked at the group and I say, when I think we have pretty much messed up their plans, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a visit from he in the next while. I don't think they're going to be too happy about this cave.
No, I agree.
No, not at all, but well, damage is kind of done now, right, Doctor? You got that water well and good poisoned.
I don't know what their plan is, but I am so sorry. It is irreversible, what has been done.
What?
Well, you said just a bit of time and that liquid will dissipate, right?
The liquid.
And this is a flow.
But the damage it does, it interferes with the neural connectors of the brain. It causes a chemical imbalance that cannot be cured within the brain. Those who are affected by it now are affected forever. I am sad to say.
No way.
No, perhaps in a small, not to sound obnoxious here, perhaps in a small town like Harkoven. But, there are clerics and healers out there who can come in and perform something.
Perhaps Mother Sadra can help. She is the best healer in Harkoven.
You, Dr. Humphreys, you're going to make amends for this. You're going to work every day of your life to try and come up with a reverse fucking poison and cure those people. You've got a great sample size. Half the goddamn town is running around stir crazy.
Half the town? Then it must have been more powerful than I thought. It wasn't supposed to be half the town.
Oh.
Well,
quite a lot.
Yeah. So look, you're clearly a smart man, and you're well capable of doing this, because you got no fucking choice. You're gonna have to.
I promise. I swear it. I swear it on the eventide. I will spend every waking moment of my life going forward trying to fix what I've done.
Okay.
While we're on the subject of samples, Doctor, I think maybe now might be the time you tell me what you used my blood for.
It's a great
I'm
question.
dreadfully sorry, Penny, but they took it.
Who's they?
The Avarice Cabal, when they took me, they took it.
Penny just kind of like takes in a deep breath and just turns around and walks 5 paces and just has her hands on her hips.
I had originally planned on distilling it down into pure dragon ichor. If I could do that, then it is incredibly potent salve for burns. It can undo any kind of burn. Well, that might mean nothing to you, Penny, but for the amount of victims that happened in the fires within the Fallers, I thought maybe we could help them.
Penny's a heartless.
No, that's fine. It is a good thing. I just thought it would maybe be a bit more magical. I don't know.
It is magical. It's like a magical healing salve that removes burn scars and burns of all different kinds.
I don't know. Just I don't know. Maybe my imagination's a little bit too wild. I kind of thought it would do something cool, like, I don't know, make you a dragon? I don't know.
Make you a dragon? Do you think they would have been able to capture me if I could make myself into a dragon?
Well, they captured you anyways.
Jess, I just want to point out that dragons in this world aren't like they're not real. Like they're like angels of your god. There's never been dragons, real dragons. Like, if you get me.
Penny still holds out hope.
Yeah. Oh no. The Dragon King definitely believe they're real. They just don't bother to interfere with anybody. But like they're like the angels of your gods, the way we would see angels.
Yes, you know dragons are real, right?
One day I'm gonna be a real dragon.
What do you mean? They're all in Wales. Why do you think their flag is a dragon?
Why would the dragons be inside an animal like a whale?
What?
I think we've lost track of what we're talking about here.
Oh, yeah, some of
Sorry.
that gas must have leaked out of the cave.
Penny
She's
looks
like,
worriedly at the
me."
cave, steps away.
Doctor, did you just again maybe set some of that gas again to my head? Did it feel like their plan was going according to whatever their timeline was? They weren't in a rush for you to produce more faster.
I got the awful sense they were going to kill me soon.
Jesus.
That Via girl really wanted to kill me. I've never
Believe
met
it
a
or
more
not.
bloodthirsty person.
Believe it or not, that's probably good news, since that means we can trust you. Seems like the other half of the people who aren't insane in Harkoven are tied up on something else.
I will go back. I will go to Mother Sarah. I will take all of my supplies and I will go
No,
straight to Mother
please.
Sarah.
Mother Sarah
No.
is one of those people.
You'll be safe around the castle with Lord Harkov, we think.
He goes
Yeah.
pale and he's like, "Are you telling me Mother Sarah is in the Avarice Cabal?"
No. We're jumping to conclusions. Look, there are a few questions
Yes.
that need to be answered. However, we are not 100% sure who we can trust in Harkoven and who we cannot. So the best bet for you, as you are now one of the most important men in Harkoven, you are a healer like Casper here. You need to stay in the castle and stay safe. Do not talk to anyone. Do not trust anyone, bar us. Make as little noise as possible and work in the study.
Lord Harkova is a friend of mine. I would very much like to see him. To see my old friend.
Then
Well,
let's
we
get
will-
back.
We will bring you back. We'll escort you back.
I don't even know why I stopped going to visit him.
Oh, because... Oh, sorry. You don't even know.
We'll catch you up on the way.
Yeah. Daryl, on the way back, can I do something, right, while we're walking towards Harkoven? Can I take out the sword that Penny gave me? And can I try and sense magic off that?
Which sword is this now?
The sickle.
Sickle.
The sickle.
Oh, the sickle. There is no magic of it. This is just simply a decorative weapon.
Okay, no buttons or anything.
No, not
It turned
Hey, I know.
into
What, she gets a
all
fucking
of a sudden
lightsaber?
an even bigger tentacle.
Yeah.
Ritual dagger. If I prick myself with it, well, like it's summon he.
Well, you can try prick yourself with it if you want, but there's definitely no magic on it. It's a decorative
Okay.
sickle.
No, that's no problem. Just on the way back, and then I assume I don't mean to jump here, but the guys, if we're walking, we'd be filling them in about chronocad. I would anyway. I don't know whether we think we should say or not.
Oh yeah, Casper wants to tell him everything.
Okay. Obviously, he has to stop for a few. He has like an existential crisis every 10 minutes. As you literally tell him that everything is fucking falling apart. Oh, there's Jenny gone.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
We'll be able
Penny
to
would.
camp.
Yeah, you were a bit on there as well. There.
Was I?
Yeah, you were just glitching a little bit.
Might be our internet. I'm sure she'll be back in a minute. I'll just double check her. Says she's still here though, so I'm just gonna kick her.
Don't do that.
Just physically kick her.
Foul wench.
Right.
Christ.
Jenny's tied to
Because
headbutt your back like.
If she tries to log in, it'll show her still in her.
There we go.
She's back.
Yeah, it just dropped.
Yep. Yeah, cool. It was our internet, Jenny. Right. So yeah, as you fill him in on the way back, essentially he has an existential crisis. He asks several questions back to you, as like Lord Harkov was still alive. He asked about Gelgaro. What do you tell him about Gelgaro? Everything about him as well.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
would.
we're best. Me and him are best friends.
Yeah. Well, he's delighted to hear that.
But to still be wary of him.
To be aware, he continuously seems to pry about that Mother Sarah comment being in the Avarice Cabal. He seems genuinely worried about that.
I tell her, yeah, she is. I think. I mean,
He asks why.
Yeah.
because she's evil. Something.
That's it. Just evil. You don't tell him why.
No, I would.
Well, I don't know. I don't know why. I have no proper evidence.
Not the
I-
body in the bog, though.
Yeah, I would.
Well, we don't
say
know.
that-
We don't know that she killed her.
I would say that we found the body in the bog, that we think it was her. What happened to me and Penny when we went to the temple, how it just didn't sit right with us, how Gilgaro told us to go and speak with her, how this is all to be kept very quiet, and that we're worried because she's on the council, has a position of power, and,
That she lied to us as well.
yeah, that she lied to us, and
Yeah,
that we're
that's
just...
the big thing. She
Yeah.
lied.
She left the castle with the man in her care. He ends up dead. She's back in the church. And when asked about it, she said she's fine.
He goes very quiet after the revelation, that as if he's pondering himself. He's thinking. As you guys make your way back, like I said, it's not that long of a walk back, and it's the daytime. So you will get back here about I'd say you get back here before noon.
Is Dr. Humphrey Myers, is he a human?
Yes.
I don't know why I had it in my head that he was like also like wagon.
No.
I thought he was like a gnome or something.
No, he's not a gnome. Is he a half elf? I can't fucking remember now, but he's human. Just call him human, right?
Okay.
The last time you met him, we were D&D, so the races didn't transfer over.
Yeah.
Is there any chance of us camping like we did so we can arrive at night again? What do you think?
Yeah,
Rather than
absolutely.
arriving at noon with Humphrey like everyone will see him.
You sure
Yeah.
you want to do
The
that,
rest
yeah?
of the dwarves 2 days away, and we come back at noon.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
weren't
you wanna do
home,
that, yeah?
apparently.
You sure you want to do that, yeah?
Yeah. If even just to regain spell slots.
Yeah, okay. Dr. Humphrey Morris questions this. He says, should we not get back sooner so I can begin helping quicker?
Doctor, you said that he and the elf met last night in the
Yes.
cave. Last night, would you?
It was last night,
Okay.
wasn't it? It was not last night, 2 nights ago. Sorry. I'm getting my timelines mixed up.
okay.
It was the night when he battered you.
So,
He's
yeah,
talked about the
so
same
was
night,
it.
yeah. My
Okay,
apologies.
okay.
Yeah. I forgot there was a night in between those 2 nights.
Yeah, and we slept through the night.
Yes. I'm getting confused because you're just sleeping through the day, and I forgot
Oh, yeah.
actually it is nighttime because you guys slept through the day.
Yeah.
We did.
So
and
it'd
we
be
left.
midnight.
Yeah. That's why I'm getting confused. It's actually nighttime
Rewind.
now. Yeah. It's actually nighttime now. So he's gonna camp till
then
morning,
let's-
is it?
Let's try. Can we try and slip back into town?
Yeah,
into
you
the
can try
castle,
slip
like
back if you want.
stealthily into the castle.
Yeah, absolutely you can. Yeah, you come back down, go through the gate, and the best way to do it is to go through the. I'll show you now.
I'll be back in 1 second. I have to pee. Sorry.
That's not Harkoven. So there's kind of two ways you can go. You are on this side of the river currently. So you could attempt to cross the river and come down this way. So that would involve trying to find the ford to cross.
And going through insanity water. No thanks.
Yeah. And then the other way is to come down this road, go past the gallows, into here, down to this river.
If we went that top way, we could go past his shop and he could collect his book if he thinks it's still there on the way.
Yeah, you could do that, yeah. Okay.
Or stay the night in his gaff as well.
Yeah, you absolutely can, yeah.
Wait to see what Jenny or Victoria says.
It's just when Humphrey asked us, will we not get back sooner? It'll just be like, it didn't cost us nothing to get here and to save you.
Yeah.
And rather not fight them again if they are in Harkoven at any sort of disadvantage.
Okay, I understand.
But there's the thing, we need to get you back to a more secure location.
Aye.
So yeah.
I
Just have to be very quiet as well.
Don't worry about me. I'll do whatever I have to, no matter the danger.
Well, you've done all right for yourself, Doctor. You hold your head up high. You've endured far more than most people would be able to.
I've doomed Harkoven.
No.
Not by your own free will. You were coerced.
It's not
And you're gonna-
everyone, it's only half.
Yeah, it's only half. And you're a talented man. You're going to find a cure for this.
I don't think I will.
It is only when you face yourself and that you can become better. So if you're the one who came up with this concoction, you're the one who's going to be able to cure it.
I don't know.
Daryl, I am going to put my arms on his shoulder and I'm like, oh yes, you'll be a doctor, like a doctor of old. You are going to be captured and then become victorious because you're going to figure this out and help us stop the baddies. And with that, Daryl, if it's okay, I am going to use convincing, hold on, I want to see. I am going to convincing word him to basically charm him to believe that.
What's the duration on that?
It's like 1 round.
Okay.
So a spark of hope, put it that way.
Yeah. You kind of pull the fabrics of magic into your hand and you kind of speak into it, and it kind of comes out, and then it kind of it goes around his head and like a fine mist. He has to make a will check, does he?
Oh, I just assumed it worked. Sorry. I am all powerful.
I'm just like,
On target, it doesn't actually say. Make an intellect roll against the target's will. So we have to roll. I've used intellect. He uses will.
Oh, you have to roll it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, 4. Fucking hell.
No way. No, he smoked you, Jenny. He rolled a natural 8 then.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yeah. You rolled a natural 18, which would put a bane down to 14. You rolled
7.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to burn the spell slot again. Is that okay?
Yeah. He's all just watching Victoria just start shooting magic at Humphrey Myers, like trying to convince him.
Just before like anything else, Jenny, could you show on the map where it is we're coming into the town, Daryl, from the north, just so that Jenny knows?
Yeah, you're coming in this way, Jenny. Past the gallows, past the gate, past all the. You go past Dr. Humphrey Myers, Harker's Tinters.
So we're going to go in past Dr. Humphrey Myers' house to make sure that he can get his book.
Perfect. What I was going to say is I'll roll the intellect now. Would you mind terribly if I just pop my head in to see his Gilgaro back? I am worried he's still out in the woods. If we're going by his house, aren't we? By the gallows, by the.
No, Gilgaro's all the way down at the second bridge.
Oh, okay.
Galgaro's here. And yous are doing this route here.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So it will be a walk of about. Oh shit.
When we get to the castle, we can send Corva.
Yeah.
Perfecto.
If we can maintain the illusion that we're not in Harkoven, and we've gotten the doctor back, that'll be all for the better, I think.
That's a good idea, Gasp.
Yeah, it happens occasionally to me.
I've noticed. Well done. She says that's so, like, you know, someone.
Oh,
said
you're
that,
not doing your mind whip thing, are you?
no,
Mind
like, you know,
Condescending.
no, like, you know, like if
Licorice
a
whip.
dog sits down. Good
Yeah,
boy.
Good
Yeah,
boy.
condescending, yeah.
Well done for having a good idea. That's quite well done. Maybe I rolled my intellect.
Are we going straight to the castle, or are we staying at Dr. Myers?
Just grabbing his book and going straight to the castle. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
grab his book and a few of his whatever potions and
Right.
lotions.
Yeah, Jenny, this works. And he kind of, his eyes light up. And he's like, maybe you're right. Maybe I can't. And you can see the spells start to dissipate from him. And then you kind of see, he kind of starts second guessing himself. And he just kind of, I will take on it.
I saw that spark of hope in your eyes, and that is what we all have to hold on to. You can do this.
I will try. So you guys head down. Down back the way these came. It's nighttime. He's kind of come close to about here. It's up the road from here, right? Where the gallows are. And there is a big crowd gathered by the gallows.
So much for slipping in unnoticed.
I'd maybe try and see. Could I try and roll a perception to see who's... is someone being hung at the gallows?
You can't see from this distance. You'll have to get closer and then get... Yeah.
Give us that cultist cloak. Did that cultist cloak have a hood on it?
Yes, it did, yeah.
Grant, can I...
Excuse
Gaz,
me.
if you walk into a mob in an
Give it to you.
Avarice Cabal cloak, I swear
No,
to God,
I'm
I'm
just
not going...
I'm just gonna put the hood up. I don't think the hood has a big fucking Avarice Cabal membership sign on it. So I'll stuff... I know the rest of it will be tattered with blood stains and sword slashes and shit, so I just want to put the hood part up on me and then stuff the rest into the rest of my clothing. And try and slip in.
Penny will hand over the robe.
Okay, cool. These are villagers, though. Just let you know, right?
Okay.
They're not dressed in purple robes. They're villagers. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to more hide my face in case they're like,
Yeah,
oh, there's
cool.
that only elf in town who should be with the dwarves, like we heard.
Do you just want to do you just want to approach the crowd, or changes our course of direction, or what's going to do?
Well, Gasp, I think, is going to scope out what's going
Right.
on. I think we're
A bit closer, yeah.
and we're hiding.
Okay. You guys hide. Gasp makes his way down, right? Gasp, you head to the crowd. You look around and you can see there's people standing around, but they're all kind of sad. They're holding their hats. Men are holding their hats between their hands. The women are crying and rubbing their eyes. You look over to the left, and you see Guard Captain Yonak is sitting down with his head in his hands like this.
Oh, if this is Gilgaro, I am going to snap.
Can I, on my tippy toes, can I see what they're all surrounded? Like, are they
Yeah,
surrounded?
somebody is
or...
hanging from the gallows.
Oh God, who was it?
Oh my God,
100%
Sister Sarah.
girl.
It could be Sister Sarah or
If it's Sister Sarah, I
Gilgaro.
don't want.
Let me
Yeah,
speak.
it's Sister Sarah.
Was it Puggle? Who
You
was it?
gaze up at the gallows, and you see the armored form of a very badly wounded and hung Gelgaro. Hanging around his neck is a board that says "Justice is a lie," and it specifically says,
Oh.
"Sure, I get this right."
He drank the water.
Okay.
Hang on, I want to make sure I get this right. It says, justice is a lie. We arrive at the end.
Okay.
He is covered in blood. Dried
We don't know
blood.
this though, don't we? Okay.
No, we're
you
hiding.
guys can see her.
So yeah, he looks like just badly beaten, like he was in a vicious fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Then I'll slip away from the crowd, rejoin the team. Oh shit.
Gasp is
Y'all
like...
ain't gonna...
Gasp is
Yeah.
pale even for Gasp.
Yeah.
What was it, Gasp?
What's happening?
Just when you think it can't get any fucking worse, bro. Delvin, you might want to sit down. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll take a knee. Just
What's up?
remember you still have a lot of friends. Gilgaro is dead. He's swinging from that tree.
What?
I couldn't get too close because of the press of the crowd, but he
No.
put up a fight, but he was done in something fierce.
A fight against who? What?
I don't know.
No.
Victoria bursts into tears.
Hush, hush, keep it down. Keep
Are
it down,
you
keep it down.
sure?
Yeah, sure as you're all standing here in front of me.
Gasp,
There was
we
a-
sent him into the woods.
There was a
you
message.
think-
There was a message on him. On board, it said, "Justice is a lie. We come at the end.
We arrive at the end.
We arrive at the end."
Coming in the wire, coming
Coming
at
in,
the
water,
end.
coming everywhere.
Yeah.
Man,
Fuck's
keep
sake.
this hood up, just in case.
Fuck's sake.
I'm gonna take a root into my bag and I'm gonna start making something, and I'm gonna text you Daryl what I'm making.
Penny's like kind of pacing around half angrily, like just like, but how? But who? Who could beat up Gilgaro? We saw them taking on those 50 level 2 Duragar.
We probably got him in the woods, Penny. I say, then I look sadly at her and I'm like, this is our fault because.
Hey, we don't know any of that.
Talk anyway. No, this is exactly what Casper was saying. We told Gilgaro, we spoke to Gilgaro. He went into the woods and to look for our friend. Me and Penny sent him there, and now he's dead.
Victoria, you need to hush. Calm yourself. He did. He volunteered to find his friend, like any good person would. And you can't take that away from him, okay? We don't know
It's the one
what
on top of
happened.
Sure.
We don't know what happened. He
No.
could have been saving someone. He could have got jumped.
There's no way. It's not Gilgaro. It's not. Penny just starts doing that. It can't be. No. We saw him. We saw what he could do. No way.
Yeah, and we also seen what the average cabal can do. We've tasted the blood in our own mouth. They ain't fucking around. That was a message to all of Harkoven and to us especially.
Then perhaps, Victoria will be sniffling. Perhaps you might not agree with this, but perhaps we should let them know that the doctor is back. Give them some hope. They've
Give them
taken.
someone else to kill.
No, the people of Harkoven, they're probably broken at the loss of Gilgaro. I mean, think of all that he's helped them. He went down. He helped in the Von Olgan flats. He repented when... What are the people going to do? I mean, they hardly know us. No offense, Gasp, but you're an elf. I'm a noble. Casper, you live in the woods. Penny, you're a big dragonborn. I'm sorry, Krenogad was a bit of a shithead. Wagon, you set a fire. I mean, perhaps they need to see Dr. Humphrey's face. I think it might give them hope.
There
Look,
is no hope I can bring now.
I've said it for a long fucking time. The one person who can really bring hope back to this town is Lord Harkover. And that motherfucker's up there hiding in this castle for some god knows reason that I can't fathom. Even,
Unless he knows
He-
how dangerous it is outside.
well, he is a target. He and the elf, him that walks, or whatever fucking title he's given himself, even he's not happy that Lord Harkover's back. So I think we put pressure on Lord Harkover to give Gilgaro proper burial. Show the man respect and honor.
Oh, that's a beautiful idea, Gasp. Like a hero's burial.
Yeah, and rally
Yeah.
the crowd like Penny's being saying. Challenge them. Stand up for your town. Fight back against the Avars Cabal.
Well, Gasp, if anyone was going to stop the hanging of Gilgaro, wouldn't it not have been the Lord himself?
I don't think that's an official hanging. Gilgaro's the one who passed the sentence to hang people, right?
Who would have hung him? Who was there that would have hung him?
No,
The Avars fucking Cabal.
The Avars Cabal were there?
no, I think
Just-
Gasp said he was found covered in blood. I think he's just hung from the
Okay.
rafters. Is that right?
Penny
Yeah.
points. There's a huge
Yeah.
crowd of people over there. There's a man hanging. Someone would have hung him. Who there
Yeah.
would have hung him?
Why
I
don't we
don't
just
think-
go and ask them?
I don't think it was Dan. Jonika's over there on his knees weeping as well.
Jonark is there?
Yeah.
And he starts walking towards the crowd.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
start following them.
shit.
I feel, Gasp, that we're losing control of this situation.
Well, as Delvin, and then I look. Delvin, you okay there, little buddy?
You see, I'm frantically making something.
Yeah, do you want to use your words? Do you want to talk this through? You want some alone time?
Just to let you know, I would stay clear of me for just 1 second.
Okay, I respect that.
No, I mean when I go in here, and I'm just going to pick it up and walk into the crowd.
So what you see is Dalvin constructs something and then begins walking towards the crowd, and he's built this fucking monstrosity of a thing.
Shit.
You've never seen
yeah.
Delvin get so concentrated on something.
Hell yeah.
Doctor, you might want to hang back or... Fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know what, Doctor? Yes. Where we are now, can you make your way safely to the castle? Just head straight to the castle.
Okay.
And I kind of keep an eye on him as he walks,
Yeah.
as he heads
You
towards
kind of-
the castle.
Limps quickly away towards
Yeah.
the castle. What are you doing here, Wagon?
I'm going, well, do I see Gilgaro? Can you just describe what I see as I walk up?
So as you approach the crowd, like I said, there's loads of mourning people so there that are praying and stuff like that. Galgaro was hanging from the gallows, just kind of swinging back and forward. How close do you want to get to him? You'll easily make your way
I'm
to the
really
crowd.
Yeah, I'm going to easily get super close to him.
When you get close to him, you look at him. Roll me a perception check with 3 boons.
3 boons.
Bones.
Nice.
Ooh,
Whoa, really nice.
Wow.
Right,
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna give you the entire list of information. Jesus, 28. Yeah, okay. So if he comes very, I'm actually going to full on tell you what happened. Based off you looking at him for such a high fucking roll. That's the highest roll I've ever seen in this system.
Put straight as nuts.
Yeah. So you gaze at him. First of all, you notice hanging from his hand is his pendant he used to wear of the Eventide, specifically dedicated to Veltir. It's a sun and a moon with a hammer in the middle. Veltir's hammer of justice, like a gavel more than a hammer, I should say. You can tell, like, by the way his hands are broken up, and he was stabbed dozens of times, beaten very badly. But you know that not all of this blood is his, and whoever attacked him attacked in great numbers, and he took many down with him. You can tell by the magic burns on his hands that he was casting powerful magic, and you just know, you don't know how, Wagon, but you know in his final moments he took a toll, he took a tally with him to the grave. But he is very badly mauled. Like, his face is swollen. He looks like he was badly beaten. His armor is dinted and some parts of it are torn off where the knife went in and pulled back out. He dangles loosely in front of you, his feet barely touching, not touching the ground, like his feet about 3 feet off the ground.
Wagon would just scream. Take him down now. I don't care who's listening.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just shouting out to the crowd.
Yeah, so just while that's happening, you guys wanted to talk to Yonak, right? Or are you just with Wagon?
Pardon? Are you talking to me? Sorry, you cut off there.
All of you. Are you guys staying with Wagon? or are you talking to Yannick?
Wait, so hold on, because
Penny, you're
I had
mute.
started walking out before I had started walking off as soon as Gas said it was Jean-Luc was there, and
Yeah.
then Wagon done his thing. So
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying. So
know
you're going to
the
Yannick,
logistics.
definitely. Where did Gasp and Casper and Victoria go?
I'm at the edge of the crowd looking at Dr. Humphreys go in. I want to keep my eyes on him for as
Okay.
long as I can into the castle.
Okay, perfect. Casper?
I was following Penny, but if I see Wagon marching up like he is, I'd probably just
Roll me
go
perception.
and step on him.
Gasp?
I'm gonna say to Victoria, you keep an eye on going to escort Humphreys to his house. And I'm gonna
That's
go
it.
off with Humphreys to make sure he gets safely to his shop.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I'll go, Gasp. I'll go. You're probably needed here if a fight breaks out. I'll go with him, don't worry.
Okay, he's important
Yeah.
for the town.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll take her position at the edge of the crowd.
Okay, cool. So, Casper, you do notice Wagon going into the crowd and coming, and you can see him at Galgaro. You want?
No, I'll just if there's some sort of like stage for the gallows, I'll stay at the bottom of it while Wagon's
Cool.
up there.
Cool. Now, while all this is going on, Penny, you get to, as Wagon arrives at Galgaro, you arrive at Yannick. He's sitting down and he's weeping. His helmet is beside him. He's unbuttoned the sword so he can sit down, and he's just like that. He's sitting on a stump.
Penny'll walk up to him so that she's in front of him, and she'll just very slowly like squat down in front of him so that she is eye to eye with him, and she'll just say, "Who did this?"
It's the same people who always do it. It's the bloody avarice. It has to be. Who else would do
John,
this to Galgaro?
I need you to tell me exactly what happened, when, what, who, where, why, now.
We discovered him about 4 hours ago. I don't know
Where?
how he got there. Where he's hanging now.
So someone else hung him.
Yes. Yeah, I left him there for when you lot came back, but I wasn't expecting you back for 2 days.
The Avarice Cabal did this?
I'm guessing. I don't fucking know, Penny. This isn't
Does
going to go
anybody
down
else
well.
know?
Everyone knows.
The Lord knows?
He has to know. I haven't even thought about him.
Penny will just take that deep breath the same as I did, and she'll just put her hand on Jean-Arc's shoulder and just kind of like pat it, and she'll stand herself back up, and she starts to look around to see if she can see any of the guys. Jean-Arc, we need to get him down.
Well, yeah, as soon as we hear Delvin shouting, get him down, I'll go and I'll scale the thingy, take out the hand axe, and I'll ask Casper,
Aye.
and just ask Casper, like, grab the legs, and I'll chop the rope.
Yeah, so Wagon, you see him taking Galgaro down. I see a lot. The prayers in the crowd start to rise a little bit as more people begin praying to the Eventide, to the Light Mother and the Dark Father to welcome his soul into heaven. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around to the crowd, and I'm just gonna be like, "Who knows something? One of you must know something."
The crowd kind of looks on. The emaciated, filthy crowd look on in confusion. They kind of look side to side to each other.
I was gonna do something different, but I'm not gonna do it now.
I'm gonna stand up on the crossbeam of the hanging thing.
I'm just gonna go underneath Calgar so he doesn't drop to the ground.
No,
I want
Casper,
all y'all-
they got him down.
Oh,
I want all y'all to take a long, hard look. What you see laying in the ground before you was noble, courageous, near virtuous man. Possibly the heart of Harkoven, the honor of Harkoven. He was wrongly taken from y'all. Like your food was taken from you. Your freedom and your liberty is being taken from you every day. Your sanity is being taken from you. When are you going to rise up? When are you going to fight back? This is your town. This is not our town. We will put our lives on the line for you. But we mean you. We need you to step up. Help us. Help Harkoven. Help yourselves.
Roll me a will. With 2 boons. 1 boon for killing Nala and 1 boon for killing Sazir. And 3 boons. One boon for bringing back Humphrey Myers.
Okay.
Come on, gasp. Oh,
Nice. Well done.
Sweet.
Some of them kind of look at each other and they go, "He's right. We're letting these bastards take our town from us. We used to be bloody famed for being stubborn bastards and they're letting us."
That's right. They're taking and killing everyone. We have to stand up to them.
But what about Lord Arcover? He's doing fuck all. And he's back. Eh? What about Lord Arcover? Can he fix this?
Lord Harkover is fighting hard to bring supplies here to this town. He's in contact with all the other towns in the region. Food is on the way. But in the meantime, your Marshal of Harkoven, and I'll point with my staff down towards Penny, is standing by ready to recruit and arm and train you. Will you answer her call? Will you step up, rise to the challenge? Be the real heroes of Harkoven.
What you want us to do then? Give us instruction, we'll bloody fucking do it. Get to the bloody avarice cabal for this. They'll pay for this one. And the crowd starts to get into a bit of a frenzy. Yannick looks a bit worried. He's like,
thank God Victoria walked away. She would have been like swooning. She would be like,
"Oh, Jenny, you can hear because this is where it's happening, right?
yeah.
So this is this little building is the gallows here, and you're only over here, sure, so you can hear all this."
Wow, Gasp is some man, isn't he?
A breeze opens his shirt and his arms.
Oh, so this would have actually only just happened roughly around after like dinner time, like late evening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, midday.
If there were fucking dinners in Harkoven, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll drop to my knees, put the device on Gilgaro's chest, and I will deactivate it. And I would just say, and I'll just start crying. And I'll just say, I was going to kill everyone here. And he just breaks down.
Oh.
Deactivating the bomb.
I need you all to report tomorrow morning to the courtyard of Lord Harkoven's manor. That's what I want you to do. You turn up, everyone who is able-minded, able-bodied, with a fire in their heart and soul. You turn up. We'll train you, we'll equip you, we'll take back Harkoven.
They kind of all
Huzzah.
and they kind of they all leave, and they all kind of walk up to Gelgaro, and they all put a hand, if Delvin lets them, they all put a hand on Gelgaro's hand as he lies across the base of the gallows. So they all just say a prayer to the Dark Father to guide his soul. They all do it along. It's like a procession, and then they all leave. And Yonak seems to be a bit more relieved. Gotta be a bit more careful when you gotta be a bit more careful when you're rallying a crowd up like that. It could go both ways.
It could go both ways, but we need it to go a way instead of just nowhere like this town has been for the last wee while. We need action. We need something. Gasp, that was brilliant.
Aye, way to put a fire in their belly.
Yeah, I'll jump down like a cat. Please don't make me do an agility check for this, Daryl. Face blast. It needed to be said, John Ark. Need to be done. Couldn't just let this pass. And look at Delvin. We're all feeling it. We lost an ally, a friend. And I look at John Ark, and I think a mentor. You saw something in you, John Ark.
I don't know why you're talking to that rat. Gasp.
Penny looks down
Don't
at her feet.
reveal too much to it.
John Ark kind of looks down, and he's got enough sense to realise what's going on, and he's like, "Alright, look, I'll leave you to it. I'll tell a tombmate to come over and collect the body for the graveyard. I'll head there now." And he kind of looks at Gelgardo and kind of grabs his own symbol around his neck of the Eventide and says a little prayer, and he wanders off down this way.
While he walks away, I'm just gonna spit where he walks.
You follow him down the road, spitting after him.
No,
like-
just in his direction.
It's like a terrier, like a little snappy terrier. Spitting.
Don't forget who he was buddy in the council with.
I know, Delvin, I know. But might be a chance to sway him. Sway him
Sway
back
him?
to us. Back
The
to
only thing
us.
I want to see him swing is from a tree like Yagaro.
Daryl, sorry, could I ask a question? Before I went off, I would have done this. Is it okay if I ask now?
Yeah,
Like, it's not something I do. I would have looked around. Was Sister Sarah there in the crowd?
no.
Okay.
No, she wasn't. And just while this is going on, right? Do you know what? There is something I have to cover with you, Jenny, but I want to just let this role play out. So continue, guys.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, I will. I'll come to you in a second.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, when Delvin says that, I get it. It hurts. It hurts a lot.
I'm the reason he's dead.
I don't think that's true, Delvin.
It's 100% true. I'm the one who asked him to stay.
But that was still the choice that he made. He
Because
could
of
have
me.
chose to not listen to you.
And he could have went out on a road and he could have got jumped by bandits and then you
And like a great friend he is, he listened to me. And look where it's gotten me.
This is not your fault, Wagon, and it's none of our faults either. This is
No, I
that
know.
fucking avarice cabal.
I'm letting you know that within 2 days, if there's nothing is found or no killer is found, I am going to start blowing this fucking city up until I find someone.
And what good's that gonna do, Delvin?
I'll find them. I'll weed out the
Remember-
rats.
Penny's gonna squat down in front of Delvin just gently and just say, and remember what you said to me. I know that you're upset and that you're angry right now. We all are. I know you especially. But remember not to run in with our emotions.
I'm not Penny. I'm giving you 2 days because then I can plan from which places I can blow it first. It will take me 2 days to plan.
Delvin, what is blowing up the city? We're trying to help it. We're trying to fix this.
Sometimes you need to cut off the cancer for it to grow.
Well, if we are going to be blowing up some place, we know for a fact that down by that marsh there is where we encountered the Everest Cabal. And if we have an army marshalled, like Gasp and Penny have, hopefully we'll be able to arrive at more than just ourselves this time.
Well, yeah, on that, I might have got a little ahead of myself. I did say assemble tomorrow in the courtyard. We'll arm them and train them. God knows how many is going to turn up, but should probably have some sort of plan in that regard later. Daryl, did John Ark say he's sending someone for the body?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said Otuma. Now you guys would know who Otuma is. Otuma is the basically he's like the what's called the Grave Lord. He's the Lord of the Graveyard, and essentially he serves specifically the Dark Father in the passage of anything. He's a member of the Church of the Eventide, but they have a kind of thing where they don't leave the graveyard. It's like a part of their religion. They never leave a graveyard unless it's to claim someone for the graveyard. It's the only time to live.
Can I access his memories?
Galgaro.
Try to. Yeah.
Ooh.
Just struck me there now. Like, yeah.
So
You
are those
know-
people back in the tomb?
You know the risks of this, don't you?
I do.
It can be a very mind-shattering thing to try and view the memories of someone who's dead, or who
Yeah, especially
who's just died.
Traumatically as well. Like.
Yeah, you absolutely can try, Carl. You'll have to, yourself begin, the meditation to tap into it. It'll be difficult.
I'll step back and I'll say it to Casper and Penny just to leave Delvin with Gilgaro privately. Look, I can try and do what I did back in the temple with Scott here and try and access the memories, but it'll take a bit of time. And like with them, runs a risk for myself. Do you think there's any benefit to it? Like we might learn something of who the attackers were? We know it was Abbas Cabell, but they're always wearing fucking masks and hoods. Do you think it's worth it?
What was that?
Are you saying this to all of us?
I'm saying it to Casper and Penny.
Yeah.
Like kind of shuffle off to the side to give Delvin more time with.
I mean, we're taking John Ark's word that it's Avarice Cabal. I kind of look shiftily at Gilgaro and I say, kind of looks like it could have been the Avarice Cabal. How risky is risky? Gasp.
Well, it could not work, and it'll like hurt me. I'll be like a little bit less than I am, or was, or will be, will be. Yeah. That's all, I think. But look, I think this Abbas Cabal just based on that fucking sign that says justice is alive. They're the only ones running around saying, "Oh, the trees are alive, and fish are alive."
Based on what Humphrey Myers told us as well about that and how the Everest are going to get back at us. I think all you'll see in his memories are some of these insane people killing him.
But
I don't
maybe
think that's worth your mind.
what if some of those people though are people that we may not realize are Avarice Cabal but are pretending not to be Avarice Cabal, and if Gas gets a look at them and finds out, like, what if he sees Sister Sarah doing it?
I mean, we already suspect Sister Sarah. We suspect a lot of people. I think whoever we're going to see there are people who are already going to be in opposition against to start with. I'm all for more information, but if it costs you your mind gasp, that's one less person we can trust in a world filled with untrustworthy people.
I think there could be good information, but I guess it's kind of like looking in a box that you don't know what's inside it. There might be something, there might not be something, I guess. Is that kind of what it's like?
Yeah, you kind of nailed it. I could be opening up a little box of horrors.
I think it's up to you, Gasp, whether you think the risk is worth your mind.
Right, parents.
Yeah, I think on balance, I don't think we'll learn much. Definitely Sister Sarah, she ain't the front line in tap. And if she went toe-to-toe with Gilgaro and survived, whew, that bitch would be fucked up.
So I think it was the legions of insane. You saw how badly he was battered. That wasn't just one person.
No.
And like you said, not one person in this entire city could take down Gelgar on his own.
Yeah.
Casper, roll me a
What?
perception check.
Ooh.
Just something I should have checked. Or not a perception check. Take this, but do intellect instead.
Intellect, they're both +2.
And give yourself 3 bones.
Nice.
Now, you passed anyway, so it's fine. But you don't need to roll them. I probably should have stated this. You've been a healer, might understand this. Those stab wounds look very, very unusual. As in, they were cut with an unusual blade.
Like a sickle.
Like a sickle, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
A tentacle sickle.
I should have specified that. I forgot to
Tentacle.
check.
Tentacle!
A tentacle. When you got close to the body, I was supposed to specify that because of your medical background.
Sure.
I just forgot to because it was Wagon who rolled the super amount.
And even just based on the wounds themselves, looks like a sickle had to go in and out through those. And we already know who's carrying those.
Like the ones I picked up.
From the insane people whose names don't matter.
But look, we got the other thing to consider, and I'll nod in the direction of Delvin. Alfin, he's going to want to stay with Gilgaro for the evening. He probably won't get any rest. I'm willing to take shifts with him, so he can get a little bit of shit out.
I'm willing to stay with Delvin too. I'm willing to
Yeah.
stay with Delvin and Gilgaro.
Yeah, should we bring him back to the manor?
No, because John Ark said that he was going to go and get those grave people so they know to come here.
Well, they can follow us. I'm just thinking to be comfortable. I don't want him sitting out in the woods all night. Well, even for an hour or two.
No, John likes to gone to the woods. He's gone down south and then back into the sea.
No, I'm talking about like Delvin with Gilgaro just in this open field at night.
Let's ask Delvin.
Aye, the best way to peer into someone's mind is to just ask them about it.
Well, that's true.
Kind of shuffle over to Delvin and sit down next to him or squat down next to him. Are we going to wait here for those grave people to come, or would you like us to move Gilgaro? What do you think, Delvin?
To be honest, I'm not really good at moving people.
That's okay, Delvin. I am. Would you like me to, though?
To be honest,
Vape, Carl.
Penny, I don't know what to do.
Then we don't have to do anything. And Penny will go from her squat to a sit next
like
to
that.
Delvin.
Are you guys going to wait for a tumor to come?
I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'll
that's
kneel
grand.
down beside Delvin as well.
Can I...
You know, the first thing I wanted to do when my daughter got taken was to kill everyone around me as well. I can see that look in your eye, the blame, the want for justice. Unfortunately, it won't come as soon as you want it to. Never does. I didn't get mine until I was a much older man. But what I didn't have was people around me who cared. Friends. We're here for you. We'll do whatever you want to do to help this.
Even if it means blowing a park oven.
Even if it means blowing up Park Oven.
He just saved Devin to start crying. Like a little child. I don't want to blow it up. And just he starts crying.
Yeah.
Penny will just kind of put her arm around Delvin and just let him cry.
With Gelgaro's death, I'm going to award all of yous a fortune. As a key moment of driven ambition for vengeance. Okay? Now, there's a catch. That fortune I've just given you can only be used in the cause of avenging
Or blowing
Elgarth.
up.
Okay?
Right, okay.
Hell yeah.
Alright? I'm going to shift over to Victoria
Yeah, make
because
us
there's-
bomb there for me as well, Delvin.
Yeah, but I need to hit up the casino to get money to avenge him. So I'm going to spend my fortune in the casino. Yeah.
For more
Right.
vengeance points.
I'm going to shift over to Victoria. I would suggest you guys listen to this. This is important. So, Victoria, while all of that was going on, you escort Humphrey Myers to his alchemical shop, right? And he goes, "I'll just be a quick moment. I'll gather everything I can into this." He just picks up a sack off the ground, right? And he starts throwing things in and looking at you, like reading. You're muted, Jenny.
Is his book there?
His book is there, yeah, but he picks it up, he
Okay.
closes it, he puts it into the bag, and he's basically, it's going to take him a couple of minutes, right? And as he's doing that, Victoria, you're kind of just looking around at what was left of the shop, and you just kind of hear it coming from outside.
I would kind of have a look out the window.
And so if you look at the map here, you're inside Harker's Tinters here, right? Yeah? And
Yeah,
as you gaze, there was somebody in this alleyway just past this windmill here, right over here, in the shadows, is standing there looking, and they're like this.
Are they in a purple robe?
It's too dark to see.
Oh no.
Oh,
The one time I'm not with Victoria.
I'm like to Dr. Humphreys. Dr. Humphreys, get down, get down.
What is it?
I'm not quite sure, but just get down. Have you got any potions here that I can like burn people's faces off?
I've never really made anything like that, not for a while at least. I can start. I
Yeah,
need a
well,
Bunsen
I mean,
burner.
just wanna
I'm
work
going to
with-
need an albemic. Water and pestle. He starts getting to work.
Yeah,
Great, right?
yeah. So I'm gonna kind of go over to the door, open it a tiny bit, and kind of shout out, "Yes."
Over here, Miss Van Sanders. I want to talk to you.
Who are you?
It's fucking Kagash. Get over here.
Oh no, you come here, Kagash. I'm a noble woman. I can't be seen in an alleyway with you.
You take. Fine. But the doctor waits outside.
No, we can just go. Well, no, I'll stand at the. Oh, Jesus. All right, and I kind of. I'll be back in but a moment, Dr. Humphreys.
Right, as he goes, yes,
If,
no problem.
wait, if I could die, Kagash has me. Let the guys know. And I kind of walk over.
For fuck's sake, Miss Van Sanders, I'm trying to be discreet here.
Just, I don't want to die. And I kind of shuffle over.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. If I want to kill you, I'll put an arrow in your back.
Oh,
Fucking hell,
right,
you are
right.
bloody stupid. I thought you were smart.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go on. What is it?
Shut up.
And he kind of grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you into the alleyway, right? It's like,
I don't want to be seen talking to you fucking Black Caskets.
Okay.
he kind of stops for a second, as if you can tell if he's actually trying to weigh up whether he's going to tell you what he wants to tell you or not. As if he's wondering if he can trust you. He kind of steps back a little bit.
Oh, you can trust me. I'm here to help.
You fuck me over. I bleed, kill all of you in your sleep.
Yes. No, you've made that quite clear, you and your lady friend and her cronies. Yes.
Lady friend. You think I'm with
you know
those
the one
fucking
who-
Wagners?
Well, yes, I mean, you were down there.
Fuck them. There isn't even barely a Morta anymore.
Oh.
Or
Oh.
leaving.
I do believe
Things
my
have
friend.
changed.
Yes.
Things have bloody
I do-
changed. Go on, what you
I do
saying?
believe- So, I do believe you received my friend's letter. He wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, he didn't fucking show up.
Oh, yes, we had other business at hand. We found a doctor, so we brought him back. He might be able to
I
help
don't give
you.
a fuck. I
All
really
right.
don't give a fuck. I can't be seen talking to you because they've reached out to me.
The purple people.
You might as well say the Avarice fucking Cabal. I mean, we know what we're talking about here.
All right, the Everest Cabal then. They've reached out to you. What do they want?
They want us. I don't even know what they want.
I want some kind of alliance between what's left of the Von Mortis and them.
Oh, but you
It's all
can't do
changed.
that.
We would have in a fucking heartbeat. I could see which way the wind's blowing. You're gonna lose.
yeah.
You are losing.
We might be losing, but at least we still have our fucking minds, Kagash.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. But it's all different now, isn't it? I went too fucking far for my liking. See what you did to Gaga?
I did, Kagash. It's awful. I thought that would have made you quite happy, if I'm honest. No offense.
Now you listen here. Me and Galgaro may have been on opposite sides of the fucking law. But he was one of me. Right? Ain't nobody accepts us half-bloods. Us half-orcs. No one.
Oh, yes.
I can't just leave our coven like the rest of the fucking Von Mortar. Wander down into the Manor-lands and expect them to welcome me with open bloody arms. Me and Galgaro, we worked hard for our images here. And whatever we wore, maybe we were enemies, but we were about fucking orcs. We had
Oh,
orc blood in
that
us.
is that's quite noble of you, Kagash.
So they've gone too fucking far this time. So I want you to tell the Black Caskets something, right?
Okay. All right.
I'm supposed to meet the Avarice Cabal in the morning.
Okay.
I am meeting him where you killed that bloody Nala girl.
All right.
There is only one way in there and one way out. And I've got this. It's what's left of our fucking treasure at this point. And he takes out a rod. It's like a simple black rod with runes inscribed in it. Victoria, you immediately know what this is. This is a rod of blocking, right? And what this does is this creates a big, huge, large area where you cannot, in any way, shape, or form, break the metaphysical movement rules of reality under any circumstances. You cannot phase shift, you cannot teleport, you cannot disappear. You have to walk and run while this rod is active. It's a one-use rod. Okay, it's very powerful and very valuable.
Now, can I ask you, Daryl? I assume if you had that rod somewhere and used it, they couldn't summon like a fucking serpent. Is that what you're saying?
So basically, what it does is,
Like escape.
it's
That's what you're trying to.
like a what?
You're trying to. Like, it's basically like the camp vamp out.
You can't teleport in it. You can't bring things in. You can't summon things in.
Okay.
Basically, what it does is, you understand this from a magical, scientific perspective, in that it interferes with the magical, with the magical aura, right? And it changes it to be more solid, disallowing teleportation magic and of any kind.
Okay.
I'm talking, this is like, fuck, this rod is probably worth about 10,000 gold. It is super valuable. And you know, Jenny, there are certain people you know that would pay you for this rod.
Oh my god, where did you get that?
You know, we have a, let's just say, I called in some favours, alright?
But there must have been some big favours. That's very, very rare. Do you know
Right.
you get a pretty penny for that?
I do know that, but this is beyond gold.
Yes.
Never thought I'd fucking say that, but Lou, listen to me now. I'm gonna meet with him in the morning. I'm gonna meet with him where you killed that bitch.
At what
Show
time?
up, sunrise. Show the
Sunrise.
fuck up and put a fucking end to
Right.
this.
All right.
If you don't
Right.
come, I'll have no choice
Right.
but to join him, and I don't know what the fuck he'll do to me.
Okay. All right.
I
just
need
want
you to
say-
understand something, Miss Van Zanders. I'm trusting you with this. Don't fuck me
I
over.
understand. I'm not you. I'm not going to fuck you over and chop your hands off like you did for my friend.
I like the way you say fuck.
Is this Daryl or Kagash?
Like, fuck.
Damn.
I'll see you later, Mr.
This is just in case, before you ask, is he handsome? That's Kagash.
Oh no!
No, that is
you
not
had a
Kagash.
much more
That
handsome
is
picture.
not Kagash.
Yeah, you had a way better picture. He was really handsome.
Oh,
boy.
was he?
Fairly sir. Yeah, I'm fairly
I do have
certain-
it. I do have
He
it.
had
Right.
black hair.
Yeah. If you retcon that, me, Jess, and Carl aren't playing anymore.
Yeah, we're gonna walk out.
Fine. I did. I didn't think anybody would notice or remember. I updated the artwork.
As soon as you said Kagash, I was like, handsome work.
Right, hang on, let me just.
Imagine trying to pull the wool over our eyes.
I know, fucking hell. Right, I'm updating it. Right.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me just. View artwork. Right. Oh, it didn't update. I'm trying to get the artwork back for you.
Don't worry, I have a mental image. It's fine. It's not what you just showed me. Victoria would be like, oh God. And
Carl,
then she'll
you're
say,
muted.
It's in one of the Discord channels, I think.
I've got it
Like you
here.
had an NPC one or something.
Fine, there he
I
is.
know.
Handsome Kagash, right?
There he is.
3 finger cash.
Hell yeah.
I've only got 3 fingers.
3 is all he needs. Yeah.
You've only got 3 holes.
Jesus.
Obviously, Victoria is disgusted by this. Right. Well, look, I'll let my friends know. I know we'll most definitely be there to help, so do not worry about that. We are the Black Caskets after all.
Fine.
Right.
Right. Fuck off then.
No, hold on. I just want to make sure there's nothing I need to ask you because I know I'm going to be questioned about this meeting and someone will ask something. Oh yes, you haven't seen any Shadar Kai that look like Gasp walking around, have you?
He just looks at you and fuck off. And he walks off.
It's, right, she grabs her little book and walks back. Dr. Humphreys, are you still in there?
Yes, I'm almost finished. Some alchemical fire. Oh god, it's very
Oh, it's
volatile.
all right. It's all right. It's done. It's done. Don't waste your potions. Come on, let's gather up everything you can use to heal and head back to the castle.
Oh, I do hate a half-finished potion, but fine. And then you and him head back to the castle, yeah?
Yes, head back to the castle, and on the way back, I would like to have a little conversation with him.
Okay.
Dr. Humphreys, can I talk to you about something?
Anything, Miss Van Sanders. If I can help, I will.
All right. Well, look, I have something to say to you, and it's just in relation. You mentioned you're quite close to the Lord of Harkoven.
But, yes, I was friends with him.
Yes.
Though I
and
don't
you
remember
seem...
why we're not now.
Oh, right. And do you know anything about his perhaps wife, or if he has any children, anything like that?
Children? I don't think so.
All right, no problem. Don't think about it too much. Don't confuse yourself there. I'm afraid they'll take insanity. We need
I
a
know
good
his
healer.
wife's dead, though. He had a wife. She is dead.
Oh, right. I'm very sorry to hear that. But,
She died
look,
in... I don't know how she died. I can't remember.
was it possibly a child? No, it doesn't matter. Well, the reason I'm asking you about this is obviously you're one of the most intelligent men in Harkoven. You're an alchemist, after all. Right.
Maybe.
Well, yes, I'm letting that compliment sink in before I continue. I would just like to say that I think you realize that Harkoven is in quite a terrible predicament. Now, you're an alchemist and you're going to need supplies, and these people are going to need food. And I am just saying that the Lord Harkoven doesn't seem to want to, have any more heirs or do anything. So just while I have you on my own, I'm going to offer help from Felhest, and I think the Lord should take it at no matter what cost, because I know a gentleman there. I don't know if you've met him before. Calman? He's one of the famous alchemists of Felhest.
Well, of course I know Calman. He runs the university in Felhest of all I studied under Calman. You know him.
Yes, I do. Oh, it's so good to meet someone who educated. Yes, I know him. He's a great man. And
He invented the great healing potion.
Oh my god, that's what I'm thinking. If he comes here, if he sees these people, if we reach out to him, he could be able to help with the potions to heal the people of Harkoven.
Isn't he like 83 years old?
And it's the mind that matters.
If you could get him here, he could certainly help. Maybe he could undo the work I've done. If anyone could do it, it would be the great Calman.
But the problem is that Felhest will want something in return, so the Lord has to be willing to communicate with them, and he seems a bit stubborn at the moment. So perhaps you could talk to him as well.
Oh, I don't know, Miss Fitzanders. I haven't spoken to the Lord in years, ever since he went into his coma.
Well, look, I don't mean to be a bit of an ass when I say this, but like my friends are right. You did kind of, poison a lot of people here. So-
let's not go down that road. Yes,
no,
I'll talk to him. I'll tell him to take help.
But that is such a good act. What I'm saying is you can be proud of yourself for that. I say it on the walk back. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'll talk to him about taking help from fellas at any cost.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And then, did you happen, and Daryl, on the way back, I'll be like, did you read the book from Kelman about blah blah, like really boring shit?
Alchemical tinctures for the simple and brave. Of course, it goes on and on and on all the way back.
Yeah.
So you're going to stay at the castle, Jenny, eh?
Oh, well, I assumed they would be going there. Oh, yeah, I'm bringing him to the castle. Sorry.
Yeah.
I will go to the castle, and when we go to the castle, I would ask to speak to the Lord and Corver, if that's all right. I don't want to delay it too long.
No, you're okay. You want to speak to the Lord and Corver. The Lord's asleep.
Wake him up.
All right, Mr. Sanders, don't need to get all hissy. And I'll get him up. I don't think it's a good idea, though. Anyway, he goes off. Can I just ask before this continues, what are all you doing?
I'm about to ask for a break because my bladder's about to
Yes, break. Yes, let's do a break.
Same. Oh, thank you, Jeff. All right.
Yeah, I was meant to do a break after the gosh thing. I forgot to.
All right.
All
No
right.
worries.
BRB, guys.
I love Ballymallow.
Oh yeah.
Ballymallow. It's Ballymaloo.
Hello.
Ballymaloo.
We
Give me
Down
that
in
Ballymaloo.
Ballymallow.
Yeah, we always forget how to pronounce it, so we actually mostly call it Ballymallow.
Jesus.
Me and Jenny use loads of Ballymaloo, don't we?
That guy is so talented.
It's actually
Singer.
Awesome.
It probably is
Sauce
fucking
maker.
Ballymallow, is it?
He's well, he is Ballymaloo Raj is actually so low calorie and it's lovely. You would think it's much higher than it is, but it's actually
It's
pretty
lovely.
alright.
I love it.
I thought it was Ballymaloo, but now that I'm actually looking at it,
Ballymaloo.
Ballymaloo. No, I'm right. It's Ballymaloo. Yeah, it is.
I was right. Yay.
No, I was right. You were wrong.
Ballymallow.
Keep it up and she'll hit you with the sausage roll. Get back, Daryl. Boom.
Oh, stop.
Sorry, man.
Right. Okay. Jenny, you get back to you talk to Dr. Humphrey Myers, and he Corvo wakes up the doctor. Well, not the doctor, the Lord Harkova, and
COVID.
the two of them have like an embrace of friendship again. They're very happy to see each other. They want to catch up and stuff like that.
So sorry. I don't mean terribly to interrupt your reintroduction here. I actually, I'm like, Corver, these are for you, just to make sure I've done it. I have given Corver the letters we were meant to give him, just so it's done now.
I have no idea what's in those letters, though. You just haven't told me.
No, I know, but I will probably have to send them to you, but just so you know, he has received them. So I think there were 2 letters being sent, one to Felhest and another one Casper was to write to Cormac and the Druids.
Yeah, I haven't gotten them. I don't know what's in them.
No, I know. I will send them, but it's just to make sure
Yeah,
Corver has them.
You can say they've been sent, yeah, but just tell me after the session what's in them. Right? You don't have to actually write the whole letter out. Just tell me what's in it.
Okay.
And don't forget,
Casper
Clock,
would
you
like
have
to-
your letter from your pigeon came back with the letter. Remember?
Oh yeah, I haven't fucking read that yet. I haven't had time yet, so probably
Read it there,
tonight.
Bo.
Read it out loud.
I want to hear
I'd
about
like
it.
to deliver that letter to or get Colg to deliver the letter to Cormac for me, rather than giving it to Corver.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
consider that done. Yep.
Sorry, Cock. I was jumping the gun there.
No, you're grand.
uh-huh.
So what do you say once you give them the letters? Yeah. He
Yeah.
goes,
Thank you, Miss
Lord,
Victoria.
Lord, there's something I have to tell you, right? So we've brought back Dr. Humphreys, but do you know what's happening down by the gallows at the moment?
I heard what was happening, yeah. It's disheartening. There's just no way to explain it. Galgaro has been the pride and soul of our COVID.
he genuinely looks devastated.
Right, well, I don't want to sound disrespectful, but I think you need now to step up. We've kind of mollycoddled you enough now. I overheard that people are coming to here tomorrow to be trained by Penny and Gas.
Miss Van Zanders, he kind of walks over and goes,
Let me talk to my friend about that. Perhaps a game of chess.
and he looks at him.
Perhaps a game of chess, Lord Marvell.
And he kind of looks.
Just like old times, my friend.
And he
Daryl,
kinda
can I
goes-
insight
And
that?
he's like.
What are you doing?
What we talked about.
Oh, okay, no problem. But just so you know, tomorrow, Lord, all the people of Harkoven are coming here, and you're going to have to give an inspiring speech. Sorry, there's not much to it. Gilgaro is dead. You're going to have to step up. I'm sorry. Bye.
Gilgaro is dead.
Yeah, and I leave.
Okay.
Just before you go,
Oh yes.
Guard Captain Janek, you saw him?
Oh yes.
Yes. I'm hearing some troubling reports about the church. Of the Eventide of Mother Sarah. Take the Black Caskets, go over there and check it out.
What did you hear?
Well, Guard Captain Janek's telling me she's locked herself into the church and she won't come out.
Oh, all right. I'll let the guys know, but we might need a bit of time because obviously Wagon is absolutely devastated. Like we all are with poor Gilgaro.
And make that a priority, Miss Van Zanders. I want to make sure everybody's okay in there, okay?
Oh yes, and you make your speech a priority tomorrow. Now we need you in tip-top form. Bye.
So Marvell, what is the score? 57-52, I believe it was.
Of course, but you're not going to beat me this time.
And the two of them walk off.
And I run back as fast as my legs will take me on these streets alone. Like, and I meet them. Are they still sitting there, or have the guys come?
Yeah.
Or?
As you just come back, so Victoria, you kind of come back just as Otuma has arrived. So basically, he shows up. He's this kind of he's this man, right? And he's got like dark skin. He's got like tattoos on his face, gold tattoos over his ebon skin goes down, and he's not a blade of hair in his entire head. He's about 6'5". He wears long, simple brown robes with just a massive crest of a hand like this, and in the center of the hand is a moon. Okay, and then with that moon, there's a withered, dead tree in the center of it.
Ooh.
And he has
You got
with
any
him.
pictures?
No, with him,
Oh.
you have to use your imagination on that one. Nature's greatest graphics processor, and he has with him about 6 kind of acolytes, so to speak. He kind of shows up.
I see. There is a darkness here that has fallen on our coven with this death, is there not? I am Otuma, Lord of the Graveyard.
My name is Penny.
Victoria.
This is Delvin.
I know
Casper.
who you all are. You are the Black Caskets, are you not?
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
Good. I have come to take our great Galgaro to his final resting place. You may accompany us, but our task cannot be hindered, for that is not the way of the Eventide.
Oh, that is a very kind offer, but unfortunately, we will not be able to accompany you. There's some things we need to discuss.
But Victoria, Delvin, do you want to go with Gilgaro?
Please, Delvin, there's some things we need to discuss.
Can it wait?
No, this cannot wait.
Penny will kind of look really like sternly and confused at Victoria.
Yeah.
Give me 2
I'm
seconds.
I'm gonna ask the Lord of the Graveyard. I assume after you perform your rites, we'll be able to bury the body or see the body before there's any interment or burning.
The body will be buried tonight.
Daryl, does he have? He does. He said he had something in his hands. What does he have in his hands again?
He had his holy symbol of Veltir.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the holy
Yeah.
symbol out of his hands, and then I'm going to put the orb of time into his hand.
So that he always knows what time it is. Yeah, that's what that does,
Oh
right?
God.
Yep. Cool.
I would ask, is there any chance you could somewhat delay that so that the people of town may be able to
He
show their
walks.
respect?
He walks forward to you, and he says,
The Scott here have eternally been
Yes.
friends of my church. We share a common goal. I cannot delay this, for death and the putrefaction of body waits for no one. But I will make sure his grave is easily accessible, or in this case, his tomb. I have the perfect spot picked for him. Calm down, and you will see it. There is one bit more of business I must discuss. Somebody escaped your grasp with a powerful artifact, a Miss Maureen Wagner.
Oh, yes. That might have been my fault.
Yes, she said as much under interrogation.
Interrogation?
Yes, she suffers the curse of living dead now, buried forever to suck upon the lack of oxygen that dwells within the casket we placed her in.
What do you mean? What? So,
Sick.
wait, what is she? What?
When we found out about the staff she carried, we hunted her down like the dog she is. And now she suffers for the Grimfather.
Good.
So,
When flesh and earth marry, the Grimfather always gets his dowry.
Yay.
wait, so is she one of. Is she. I'm sorry, Daryl. Do we call them zombies in this system?
whatever you want, yeah.
So is she a zombie now?
No. She probably wishes she was. For then she
So
would
she's
have no
dead.
mind. She has been placed into a state of eternal resting. One we reserve specifically for that which raises the dead and desanctifies the order. Your people taught us this.
And he looks up, gasp. It's a punishment unleashed by the church upon necromancers.
That
They
we
place
did.
them into a state of living death, and then bury them alive.
And she deserves it. I thank you for your services. Maintain the balance.
12 of us there were. Now there are 7.
Terribly rude question. Darla, I need you to check your chat. Would I be able to have that staff back or not?
He doesn't recognize what you do, but
Okay.
he kind of goes. He looks at you and he goes,
If I were you, Miss Van Zanders, considering you are the one who gave it to her, I would never ask that again, lest you find yourself in our ill graces, and the Grim
No,
Father
I-
comes for his dowry with you.
No, it's not that I want it for the power or anything. I don't think people should use it. I would want it not used. I just want that to be very, very clear.
The staff has been sent back to the Grand Cathedral at Felhest, where it belongs.
Oh, fine. Absolutely no problem. Now, Daryl, can I ask you something? Because you said when we read in our diary that our minds were all muddled, right? And now we're going back to that place. So, do we remember going down, Jock standing on the pentagram, the tomb down there?
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. You remember everything that happened, just not
Alright,
where it was.
Right. So I'll say, oh, and sorry, just to let you know, when we went and found that, I can't remember where it was. I think it's whatever's happening here. Wherever we found that that staff, there was this horrible tomb down there. Felt very evil. I'm not going to lie. And there was an awful presence in it. And that's somewhere here, but I don't know where. But you might want to keep an eye out for it.
And where, do I dare ordain, was this accursed place?
I'm sorry, I don't know whatever is happening in Harkoven. I cannot remember where we went. I don't think my companions can either. But I just think you need to be aware of it. It was a tomb, and it was horrible. And on the wall there was a picture of like this woman reaching out her hand, and this man, necromancer type thing, reaching back.
It was a couple of miles on an outbound road.
We
When
will
things
look
have
into
calmed
it.
down here, we'll help your order look into it.
We will focus on this. You must focus on the living. We will care to the Dark Father, but you must look to the Light Mother.
Right. So I hope me telling you that gives me a few brownie points now, because I really didn't mean to offend you asking for that staff. Victoria is worried about her eternal soul now.
You are a scholar, Miss Van Zanders, and I'm very familiar with who your family and relatives are. I would expect no less from the spawn of your grandfather.
Spawn.
Oh, right. Well,
Tell your uncle. He is barely a friend of our church at the moment.
sorry, just to be clear, who, the Victor or is it him? Is he barely a
Yes.
friend? I have a few uncles. Oh yes, I had a feeling it might be him. Yeah, okay, I'll let him know.
Good.
Penny will kind of be sheepishly standing there, kind of twizzling her fingers around, and she'll say, "So, about that tomb,
He looks at you.
something, I might have something, I might have done something, I don't know, but I think maybe you should,
Penny.
maybe
Penny,
you might,
you hear Dahlia screaming at Penny, shut up! Shut up, Penny! Don't! Now I'm gonna say
Penny's
that
face
came
over-
in right before you began to explain it. She would have caught you.
Penny kind of stops and like scrunches her face a little bit. If there was something really evil there, would you want it?
Penny, she just says to you, do not do this, Penny.
Why?
Just trust me. Don't. They will kill you.
Our friend accidentally stood in a thing of bones, and then he turned into a rat person.
Rolling an insight check on you. Natural 20.
Oh fuck!
Literally natural 20. Just want to show
I'm
us
not
this.
lying.
Burn it into your soul.
I'm not lying.
Good
No,
save.
He gets real close to you.
Is there something you wish to unveil to the Grimfather's servants? Penny Hard.
No, there's not. She's fine.
Just that you have to be careful because there's more than just bones and things down there. There's things down there. Evil things.
He kind of gazes. Roll me a will with one bane.
One bane? Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
He kind of sits back at you. He's like,
We will be watching you, Penny.
and he kind of gazes.
If he's trying to get into Penny and I can see Penny struggling, I'll be like, and there's probably a tomb you should know about as well.
It had that weird thing on it, didn't it, Victoria?
Yes.
That you couldn't unopen.
Yes, exactly. There was loads down there. Penny is right. I know what she's talking about. It's a tomb. It had like a face on it, an orb. It was awful. I'll try and remember where it was.
He looks at you, gasp.
Is there something we should know, friend of undead, or fellow enemy of undead?
Nothing that should concern you for the moment. But as I say, we all have tasks to attend to this evening. But afterwards, we will help give him more clear directions for this temple. We're a little bit shook, as you can understand, with the loss of our friend.
He kind of gazes at you and just nods.
We will take your friend. We will take Elgaro now.
And you can see them. They come over and they slide this kind of. It's like a gurney underneath them, and they kind of lift them up. And then underneath the gurney, they kind of put this plank of wood that's inscribed with all these like different runes on it. And he looks at you and he just goes,
Quel quin quo.
and he turns and leaves. That is the cycle must continue in your language.
Okay.
And they leave.
Yes, they were terribly spooky.
Desperately grim bunch, yeah.
Even more so than you, gasp, when she laughs.
Probably not fresh time to be laughing, considering you have some news, more important news than Galgaro's death to give us.
Yes,
hear it.
no. Oh, clock, it's, sorry. Yeah.
Through the veil, clock!
Take insanity, no.
Stop you laughing, will you?
Casper, it's awful. I have to tell you, right? So me and Dr. Humphreys went to his shop and someone called me into the alley and I went out. It was Kagash, gasp. I looked to gasp. He said that things have gone to shit here, and I have to say I believed him when he said this. He said that all that he's very annoyed and disappointed in what happened to Gilgaro. After all, they are the same. And, half hobgoblins can't just make a life anywhere. So he is sorry for what happened to Gilgaro. And
Can I stop you just for a second?
oh yeah.
When Victoria starts talking about this really important thing, I want to give a good look around to make sure no one's listening.
Roll me perception.
Oh,
There's nobody listening.
Not happy.
Sweet.
Sorry. Adol. Just to be sure, Captain Jean-Arc didn't come back with the grave people, did he?
No, he sent them up, and then he obviously went somewhere else himself.
Right. Okay. Just to be sure.
right. So I met Kagash, and he said he didn't want anyone to hear what was happening, so he wanted to meet us in secret. That that the Avarice Cabal have reached out to the Von Morta to make an alliance, but Kagash does not want to do this. He's due to meet them tomorrow in sunrise at the place where we killed Nala, and he wants us to go and help him. But I have an excellent bit of news. He had a rod breaker?
Rod of blanking.
Rod of blocking.
Rod of blocking with him, which means nothing can transport in, transport out of the room. There is one way in, one way out, and he wants us to go and help him. He says, if not, he will join them because obviously he doesn't want to die. But this is our opportunity to meet the Avarice Cabal.
Did he said he's meeting them in the morning? So
Yes.
like a couple of hours from now?
Possibly sunrise, he said. In the place
said
we
that.
killed now.
It was noon when we got here, right? So should have done.
No,
No, it was
nighttime.
midnight.
Midnight.
Daryl originally said it was noon, but it was actually midnight
yeah.
because of
So-
how
Yeah,
we
it's
traveled.
the
Excuse me.
nighttime now. Yeah, it's like because of the way you did things. Yeah, I'm just gonna set the time at midnight now. Yeah.
So no
Midnight,
rest.
actually,
This is what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
Meeting the Avarice Cabal after no rest.
Let me stop
Yeah.
and think this first. Let me think this through for a second. He's got up at 6. I remember specifically he's left at 6 o'clock. He's went to the cave. Let's say the whole thing took about 2 hours. 8. Then say an hour's walk back if even. 9. Everything that happened there 10. Say 11 o'clock.
In the morning?
Nighttime.
Evening.
Nighttime. Right. But also there's more. So I brought Dr. Humphreys to the castle where he's safe now. Him and the Lord are playing some chess game. But he said that he had heard suspicions himself of Sister Sarah and that apparently she has locked herself in the temple and is not opening the door for anyone and that he wants us to go and check it out.
That's what
So we go.
she did to us though, Victoria. She shut the door even though she was like, you can come in or out, and then shut the door.
Yeah, but now she's not even opening it to anyone.
Oh,
No
there's-
one can get through to her.
Well, there's more than one way to open the door. Let's go.
Well, hold up, Wagon, or Delvin. So, Kagash is meeting the Cabal. So
Yes.
him.
Yes.
At
He
dawn.
specifically said he is meeting
Okay.
he.
And you said he gave you a device that essentially
No, he wouldn't
Lock-
give it to me. He has it.
he has it. Great.
Yes.
So he's got some way of stopping them from just up and out of there at the drop of a hat.
Yes. Or summoning something in.
Great. So we can get them in a room and end it
Yes.
at dawn tomorrow.
Yes.
And Sister Sarah's in the temple locked in.
Yes.
Okay. So which do y'all think is the most important of those two?
I think assuming Delvin still has some kind of bomb, I think it's a great idea to bring it and go see himself.
I think so too. Sister Sarah is a little bit further down the hierarchy of things.
Aye. She's the body of the snake, and the head is about to fall in her lap.
Yeah, this thing's a goddamn Hydra. Keeps popping back up again.
And the only thing I'm kind of concerned about is, and now this is perhaps me spiraling, is if she is the body or some source, they're after taking some blows today. Now she is with sick and helpless people in that temple. I am afraid they will do something to turn them, or like basically, I don't want to say power up, but like there's a lot of innocent people in the temple with her. Just to flag it to you, I know it's secondary in your eyes, but
Well, those people they're all crazy, right?
yeah.
Which the doctor told us is currently incurable.
Yes. But what happens if she's locked herself in with grief and we've spread this terrible rumor about her? That has crossed my mind.
We haven't spread a
Okay.
rumor.
And
I'm just
I think if you weigh the options of if she is as crazy as the rest of them, or if she isn't, it's far worse for us to go in there and she is crazy and she is against us.
right. Oh well, would you then? What could I offer a suggestion? Because the Lord has tasked us with this, should we at least get a night's rest and let him know we won't be going to Sister Sarah? I didn't really think of the timeline, and he thinks we're dealing with that as well. We've kind of not done a lot. I mean, we haven't gone to the dwarves. The towns
well,
people are.
that was a ruse anyway. We weren't ever going to the dwarves. That was
Yes,
a ruse.
I mean he doesn't know that.
Wait, did you not explain it to him when you met him?
No, I didn't. He didn't even seem concerned. He was just happy to see his friend. There was a lot on my mind, gasp.
Okay, it wasn't an accusation. Okay.
You can see
Okay,
how
well,
There is a far worse time limit here, as in, this is happening at dawn.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty beat up. Y'all was slinging spells. You were really trying to convince Dr. Humphreys. We can't go in on an empty stomach, as it were, against Avarice Cabal. Plus, we will have cohort of, well, Harkoven Brigade. I don't know what the marshal's going to call them, but we'll be able to use them as, well, I'm going to say it, as a human shield or as a distraction, whatever it takes.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, why don't we go to the Lord's Manor for our night's sleep and just let him know that, you know, we're not going to Sister Sarah
Yet.
Yet.
Yeah, we need to tell him why. Well, yeah, we just say not yet.
Yeah.
I'll say it again. At dawn. We will not have enough time to sleep if we want to go to this meeting.
Yeah, what time is dawn here, Daryl?
Less than 8 hours from 11 p.m., I'm guessing.
You guys
So do
will
we
not
want
be
to
getting a full
abandon-
rest before that meeting.
Do we want to abandon Kagash, using this rod and this opportunity to fight him, in place of going to the Lord or going to the sister or assembling this army? For what purpose are we doing all of those things?
Oh, well, you know what? Why don't you get a rest here? I'll go and tell them and I'll come back.
You're not going anywhere by yourself anymore,
Yeah, we
Victoria.
shouldn't be.
I'm so
Yes.
sorry that you had to meet Kagash on your own.
That was a risk. Yeah, we didn't think it through. We shouldn't be traveling singly.
No, I blame myself for that one.
Look, if we rest up a little bit for an hour, get something to eat and drink, we can heal up a little bit. I don't know about you magic users, whether it's going to recharge or refill you in any way. Maybe then we go to Sister Sarah Temple, but
I think I'm going to go to Sister Sarah's temple tonight.
okay. Well, Delvin, I'm happy to come with you, but would you be willing
To
to?
be honest, there is no way in a million years I'm believing Kagash.
That's true.
Oh, that's actually a good
Always a
point.
possibility.
I don't know why everyone is just jumping in of full hope into Kagash. I'm not.
I'm really sorry. Perhaps I'm not explaining myself right, and I know I am quite trustworthy, but I do truly believe he was hurt by Gilgaro. They said they had a mutual respect, and he showed me the rod. I cannot believe he had it in his possession, and he was reaching out. I do think this is our opportunity for the Avarice Cabal. As much as I
wish it would be true, Victoria, but usually when it's too good to be true, it usually is.
Victoria, I understand like going to the Avarice Cabal, but going to the head of the Avarice Cabal when I kind of gesture to everyone, we're tired and beat up.
Oh, no, I don't mind about that. I will go with one leg. I'm just not believing fucking Kagash. I'm just waiting. It could be an ambush. We should prepare.
Delvin's not wrong. Best way to get someone to swallow a lie is sprinkle it with truth.
I couldn't give a fuck if I couldn't cast a spell. I will be going in the morning.
But if we're not going to this thing at dawn, then the best thing would be for us to rest.
well, I'm sorry. I am going to this thing at dawn. I can't believe I'm the one saying this after everything, and I'm sorry, Casper, everything you have said. But this is our opportunity to go there. I told Kagash we would be there.
But
I
what if
thought
he
this
is
is what-
lying?
But
Well,
I
we
thought
go-
this is what we wanted. And I take out my book and I hold it up. We had, and I get my little pencil, a 2-point plan. Find wagon, defeat the Avarice Cabal. And they are literally the 2 points that are happening.
But
I am
Victoria,
following the plan.
Victoria, and like Penny will put her hands around her shoulders. What if Kagash is lying and it is a trap? And it's not the Avarice Cabal, it's the Vorn Marta.
Well, we can take the Von Mortar.
But what if he's not lying? What if he is telling the truth? What
Then
if
what are 5 tired people going to do against he?
Penny, I'm sorry, and I look at Penny dead in the eye and I say, Penny, when we met in that bar that night, we said we wanted to find adventure and help people. And this is our opportunity. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know I don't want to turn away, and I want to do it with my best friend.
I also don't think I'd be able to sleep anyway. I'm going to Ceres. I'm going to find out what's going on there, and then I will. Where are we going at dawn? To the fucking swamp place? I'm going there, but I'm not trusting Kagash. I'm going to make sure he's in front of us or something.
It's where we killed Nala.
Yeah, the swamp.
So it's
that
the
was the
swamp
sewer stuff.
down the south.
Yeah.
It's right down. It's right down the south.
It was in the sewers, though. It's in the
Yeah.
sewer systems below.
The swampy area down here, no?
That's just a way, the one way into the swamp, right here.
Yeah.
Where was it?
No, I thought it
Sewer.
was in the middle.
Yeah.
It was like a sewer in the middle of the city, wasn't it?
No, it was down. There was a pipe in here. Yeah, there was. Yeah.
'Cause remember,
And-
we chased her all the way
Yeah.
through the city down
but
here.
it's just a sewer system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you're all right. Penny's right. We shouldn't trust him. Delvin's right. We shouldn't trust him. We should go in until he proves good faith. Consider him a doubtful ally.
Hold on, actually. A thought has occurred to me, especially after Delvin saying we shouldn't trust him. After we fought Nala, there's a third force at play here. Isn't this Skinner?
The Jade
who
Judge.
flays people, the Jade Judge. If I was the Von Morta, and I was in a corner, Harkoven in bits, and the Avarice Cabal trying to take me, I'd be looking for allies and people in the same as low as I was. Especially if it's down in the sewers. The Von Morta and the Jade Judge perhaps have a pact.
I want those dead because we killed our little friend. And
No, I would
we're
say
just-
I would
And
more say
Humphrey
the Jade.
Myers said that they have a plan for us. Perhaps this is the plan.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he did.
But were the people who were dying not members of the Avarice Cabal? What did the diary of the girl at the farm? I can't remember her name
Nala.
now. No,
Marella.
She was one. She was
Marella.
one. One of them
And-
died. Only
Yeah,
one.
Only
she
one,
met she met he in the swamp, and that is why the Jade Judge gave his justice to her.
Wait,
So
am I confused? Nala was the Jade Judge?
No,
No.
she was working.
Worship.
She worshipped him. But remember, he revealed himself to us while we were down in the sewer.
Did he?
This
The
is Carl
statue?
Yeah, well, no, I thought you meant him. Like he did himself. Like.
I was like,
No, no, no.
what?
Yeah.
I don't-
Oh no,
I
the
don't
big
remember seeing
statue.
Zuak. I don't remember seeing Zuak. I was like, what the
No, the
fuck?
statue was Zuik though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they he, if anything, I think if he was down there, he would be on our side.
Well, not if the whole world is bending and everything in reality itself is warping. I think you'd go with the persons who are not doing that.
Yeah. It's not in the Von Morta's interest to
It
destroy
was
fact-
my enemy's
reality.
enemy is my friend. Bollocks.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? I stand up to Delvin after all. He said, "Do you know what, Delvin? You're the one who turns around and says, I'm doing this. You can follow if you want. You can follow if you don't want. I'm going there in the morning, and you can follow if you want, and you can follow if you don't want."
Victoria.
And I turn around and
Victoria.
sit down.
I'm not the one who's
No.
stopping you. I'm saying go ahead. I will be there, but I'm not trusting Kagash. I literally was saying I will go with you. I'm just not trusting Kagash.
Well, then I don't know.
I
She
just think we
don't-
should have our wits about us. That's it.
It just means we're not gonna be going in.
We're going into the hornet's nest, but
At full
that's the
capacity.
bit.
That's it.
But you were all getting annoyed when we were sitting at a table talking, and now we're sitting talking in circles as
Mr.
well.
Anders, I am agreeing with you.
No, I know, but I'm saying, I don't know. I just feel so lost.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry,
I don't
Delvin.
trust the prick. That's it. The only people I trust are the ones standing in front of me here.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I am now convinced, after saying it out loud, that this is the plan the Avarice Cabal have for us.
There's nothing we can do about it because it's too good of a price to pass.
what better way to lure us in than with dangling some very expensive
let's go kill
magic item
Sarah.
in front of you, Victoria?
And let's see if she has maybe, I don't know, little notes, or we could find something and maybe we'll open this case up.
I look. Okay, I guess if that's what we want to do.
So just so you understand, you're going to Sister Sarah now, and at sunrise, going to meet.
I'm not going to rest.
I'm heavily advising against not going to Kagash.
I'm with Casper and advising not going to Kagash.
Right, so two for Kagash, 2 against. Let's weigh in here, Gasp.
I'm going to Kagash. I am. Because I said I was. So Victoria honors her word. So I am.
Daryl, I messaged you.
Okay.
I would like to take Delvin aside as well whenever I can during this rest. If I could have a private chat with him, that'd be great.
I need to go to that meeting. I need to chase down the seed. I need to stop the cabal. I'll go to Delvin, to Sister Sarah. But that meeting is my priority.
Same. I'll do both. I'll do what I can in both.
Okay. Committed to both, yeah?
Absolutely not letting you go on your own. I don't like it, but I will follow you to the end of the earth, as I've said before. Whether it's my end or not.
Well, hey, Victoria, that spell you did where you done fucking give me what you got and you took the gauntlet off.
Oh yes.
Can you still do that again?
Well, now there is something I didn't tell you.
Yes or no?
About the
Yes or no? Right? Like it's just simple. It's just.
Actually, it's not a simple question, Gas, because there was something I didn't tell you about it. I do think I would be able to get the gauntlet to help us, but I think I would have to become a champion of.
No, that's not what I asked.
Oh,
I asked
sorry.
what you did to get the gauntlet. Can you do that again?
Oh, that! Yes, I could do that. Yes.
There it is. Okay, great. Well, we can take that staff off Kagash. If we're afraid we're going to go in and he's going to trap us with that fucking whatever that staff you said stops people zipping around, then we get in there and we take that off. So then we can get out if we need to. If we feel it's going the wrong way.
Wait, I thought you said that Kagash gave you the rod.
No, he has it.
He has it. Okay.
Okay, so I hear what everyone's concerns is, and I harbor them as well. But at least we got to look out for ourselves here, okay? I say only when Kagash proves he's in good faith will I trust him. When I see him shedding blood and standing beside us to fight against these fuckers. But until then, Victoria, you keep your eye on that goddamn staff and you whip it up off him when you need to. Okay. I think we should all get a rest.
A rest and maybe a resupply from our new best buddy, Mr. Humphreys Myers. I'm sure he'd be able to whip up a few potions for us out of his guilt.
Right, so let's bomb through this, right? So you're going to go to Humphrey Myers, is that right? Forced?
Probably good.
Nice,
no time for a proper rest. So, yeah.
Bomb.
Hey.
We've no time for a rest, so I
No, you cannot rest. No, you cannot rest. I need to know right now what your action is.
Potion, Sarah, sewer.
Potion, Sarah, sewer.
I was thinking short rest like D&D. We'll take an hour short rest here. Look, that's
and I just checked the healing rails, double check for you. You need a period of inactivity for 8 hours. It doesn't have to be sleeping.
My bad.
Yeah. So, is everybody okay with that? Potions, Sarah, sewers.
I think we're gonna die, but I'm not letting them go on their own.
Yeah, I'm also thinking that as well, but
let the record show.
You're gonna lock that in, guys, yeah?
That I advised against this, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's
all,
just-
all I'm gonna say is Frodo and Sam didn't take a rest before they put the ring in the mouth down. That's all I'm saying.
Hell yeah.
Excuse
They were in
me,
bits.
they fell asleep and then
They were
Gollum
in bits.
sprinkled the
They were in
lamb's bread
bits.
across the, and then Sam was like, "What you
Name
doing?"
one.
They were
Long
resting.
adventure. Really were fresh.
Okay.
as a
They
daisy.
stopped in Rivendell for how long?
We got an hour. Hang on, we got an hour left, right? So let me get through this, right? Because it's not the right time to end it yet. You go to Humphrey Myers, and when you guys begin explaining your predicament to him, if you do, how honest they is, what his plan is. What do you tell him his plan is?
Can't fucking everything. But he's being captured. It's not like he's fucking.
is the Lord there as well, or is he on his own?
Yes, the two of them are playing chess.
Gas is willing to put all his cards on the table with this.
Right? We all agreed?
But
Hold on, no.
like that's what Gas. Like imagine we're all outside in the hut whispering out
Yeah.
like the Lord's room. Like
Yeah, what if Humphrey was a part of the Jade Judges? Because wasn't his paralytic ingredients what was able to like facilitate all those
They were being
flames?
stolen.
Stolen, yeah.
No, that was
You know what
breaking
I'm
in
just
stealing.
thinking?
Casper,
We
if that's the
are-
case, we are in a town of world-class thespians. I mean, Jocks wouldn't have a look in their acting ability if that was the case. Each and every person is a
Aye.
double agent.
Just
Sometimes,
keep in mind before we go ahead.
and I appreciate that, but sometimes you just gotta take it at face value. That guy was whipped and beaten. I don't think he's on their side. But I get where you're coming from. Yeah.
I've
Bam, put a silver on it.
I've thought of an idea
wrong.
that might help, and I wish I thought of it sooner. But perhaps we could visit Gilgaro before we go. I do believe he brandished a mighty fine weapon that might help Penny in the fight. If I'd have
Well,
thought of it sooner.
After
That
the
whip.
Grave Lord, after what the Grave Lord said to you, do you really want to steal from the dead?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Don't do it, don't you
I'm gonna shut that down straight away. He had
Oh.
nothing on him, so
Oh,
whatever
I thought you
he
said
had,
was in his full gear. Sorry.
he just his
sorry.
battered armor, but that was it. He had
Oh,
nothing
sorry,
on him
sorry.
except his
You're
thing.
gonna end up in a fucking casket in the ground.
Yeah.
Let's go, Luton.
It's not looting.
Right. So as you are honest with Dr. Humphrey Myers, give me a second. I'm going to roll.
He rips off his skin and it's
86.
Zulak.
Oh my
Just
god.
let you know, I
Just
am
want to show you. I rolled a d6. He has. Can you all see that there? Did I reveal that? Yeah,
Mhm.
5. That's how many potions of long rest he has.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was thinking to
Holy
myself,
shit.
I'll give you a break. If you think about going to Dr. Humphrey Myers and asking him, he'll look out for you because he's been very good. to him.
Fuck yeah.
And it was a big winning him back. So he takes out these these potions are expensive, and he only has 5 of them. But he goes,
Right.
well, if you're gonna go into the fires of battle, take the best that I have, and go with the grace of Harkoven. That's right. Do what has to be done, my Black Caskets. You can do this.
Thank you.
We're not. We're actually
we're
an
in the castle,
independent entity. We're not official
Okay,
papers. We are an independent.
I
enterprise.
fucking own you, you little bitch.
Welcome to capitalism.
I'll blow this place.
Okay.
But please, just do me a favor. I really don't believe what I'm hearing about Mother Sarah. Please, 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 listen to her. She's surely... This can't be real. She's probably locked
Don't
herself
worry.
in with the death of Gilgaro. She's probably grieving or something.
Don't worry, she will meet her maker soon.
Delvin.
I mean, to talk to prayer.
I don't like the way he said that. Make sure you don't do anything unnecessary. The death of Mother Sarah will be a significant blow to Harkoven, the same way the death of Gilgaro was. Be careful.
Yeah.
Of course, my lord.
And
Of course.
Lord Harkoven, you need to
No
get
one
some
will
rest
find her
because in
body.
the morning, you're hosting.
Worry
There's
not
a group
about
of
that,
you.
Gasp. Worry not about that. I will make sure.
Your townsfolk needs to be rallied right now, and you need to step up, step out, or whatever.
Do not worry. On the morn,
close.
I will be ready. And he goes to that. Checkmate, Humphrey. Oh, you distracted me, and now look what happened. The two of them go out and go, I'm off to bed. The two of them basically stand up and they shake his hand. I would
take
send
it back.
every single person I had with you.
but I have a feeling secrecy may be better than any force we have. But if you do see John Eck and you feel like you need him, please, by all means, tell him he has to go with you.
He's not come back here?
John Eck wouldn't be here this time of night.
Even with all that's going on? He wouldn't
Well, he
be
has
here
his
to...
own family.
I don't fucking kill him.
Oh, I
so.
suppose.
Just add this
Is
in.
that on your head?
Oh, fuck John. Don't need another person looking over our shoulder for.
Now, thank you for all your help, Dr. Humphreys and Lord Harkoven. It is very much appreciated, and the kind potions.
Okay.
Oh, Humphrey, if you got a chance tomorrow, can you check in on Avon in the Song of Bones?
On
Yeah,
my
we
list,
have a bit-
on one of the top things on my list, I will, of course.
Good. And maybe send him, if you want. Like, that guy was on a turn to rescue. Did I ever tell you about the time he took on 3 trolls on his own? As we walk out.
He
the
looks
room.
back, goes, I would not advise putting Ivan into a defiance of battle. It wouldn't end well for anyone.
It's kind of why I want him to. Oh, not even for us. All right.
Is he a
okay.
werewolf? Oh, sorry. I don't know why I said it.
Remember when me and Jenny saw that and we were like, oh.
And last week, Daryl said he has the heart of a wolf. I was like, I bet he does.
He is unfortunately a sufferer of lycanthropy, yes.
Oh, no
You
way.
actually did call that, by the way. All the way back then.
Same.
Jenny, I can't believe it.
We
And
are
I-
good, Jess. Unagi.
Oh, Nagi, yeah. Oh my gosh.
That seems like a formidable weapon to have.
They are, I will
He's
let
kind of
Miss Van
being
Sanders explain on the way to wherever you're going about why that would be a terrible idea. Essentially, this is all coming true, Victoria. Jenny, is that okay? They are no one's friends. They are no one's allies.
Oh, yeah,
They're
yeah.
everyone's enemies. So if you unleash the devastation would be not worth it. And they're not
Yeah.
like in D&D where a level 5 character can kill them. They are fucking insanely statted out in this system.
Yeah, we're not
I was
playing
thinking, like,
D&D.
We throw him in, close the door, and wait for the screaming to stop.
If
Yeah,
it stops.
I think he's done now, yeah. We've just locked us forever. Okay, nice knowing you, Ivan.
Alright.
Right. So, guys, as we leave the room, I assume we're all on the same page here. I don't know. But we're not taking the potion now. We'll take it later.
After Ceres, yes, after Ceres.
Yes, perfect.
What does the potion do exactly again? I don't know if I heard it or not.
Gives you the effects of a long rest.
After just downing it, we don't have to wait.
Yeah,
at
once
any
you're
point?
down, I take a long rest.
Why would we not down it?
Because what happens if we get damaged in here?
Yeah, use what you have
We'll
now.
probably... We have no spells to fight back if we get
Well, no, I
damaged.
do. So I'm not.
I have
Okay,
a
okay.
few. Yeah.
I don't know what you are like, but I'm grand. Like,
Victoria, no, Penny still has her muscles. She's still good to go.
I still have a few bits that can help us.
I
I'd
have
rather
loads.
be-
I have loads of spells. So left.
Okay.
I can't
arrive-
regain any passion, though. Sorry, just saying it.
Oh. You arrive to the church door. The church of the... Remember I described these big doors with the decorations of the Light Mother and the Dark Father on them. The Church of the Eventide. Down here, okay? The door is in front of you. What do you do? There are 2 guards stationed on either side. And they're like, do you want us to get Gark up in your neck? They said if anyone
no.
approached you in or out, we should tell them.
Lord
No,
Mark-
but you. Oh, sorry, just
No, Nico.
you wouldn't mind just doing a lap around here, just make sure and nothing happens as we go inside. We don't want to. Just to
Any-
be a good patrol.
Anything for the Black Caskets. And the 2 of them
You know, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go over. This door obviously has like a lock, like a lock door
Yep.
open, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Fulton Steel. I'm gonna break it immediately.
Dave, you stealthily just... And you feel the
Use
lock
spell
break.
slot for it.
I'm just
And then I'm
give
just gonna. And I break
You,
it. And then I'm just gonna open the door.
you can just gently kind of slide the door open. Door creaks open.
And I go. I literally just gonna point the gasp, and go. Do you want to go first?
I'm
just
going
gonna-
in second then.
Okay, I'm going to stealth in.
I just go. I try to do like the the Pink Panther fucking you.
Black Panther. Wakanda forever.
No. Got Panthers in their colors.
What is he says in Rivals? What is it he says?
Oh, no.
Tremble before boss.
That's it.
Oh god, it's a battle map. Right, okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, there doesn't look mad or anything.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah, look at this code.
who goes in first?
It's dark. Is it dark in here? Like pitch black, low lighting, like...
It is pitch black. Yeah, it's supposed to be, but I haven't put the lighting on properly, and you've seen everything.
No,
So
no,
we're
that's
just gonna say
fine.
it's dim light. We're gonna say it's dim light.
Okay.
I did usher in Larry at first, and then I did say,
Yeah.
Penny, do you want to sneak in then afterwards?
Yeah, so that's the thing. I'll
So
try
if you
and
want to keep
slip
it
in.
doing like that, I don't know, because it's...
Put
Yeah,
yourself
no,
I
there,
would
right?
always-
Sorry, this is a really stupid question, but I can't actually remember how to do it. How do you zoom into the map?
You need your
You don't,
mouse.
oh, you don't have a mouse. You don't
Oh. So how would you-
control.
If you reverse
Oh.
pinch, no, you can just pinch the mouse pad.
Jenny,
Oh, okay,
the plus
yeah.
or minus sign will do it as well.
Oh, I got it. Thank
Nice.
you, Al. Yeah.
So
We need to
just,
get you a
oh,
mouse or your own PC, Jenny.
I know,
want to-
after
it's-
the wedding.
after the wedding, it's
After the
happening. Trust me on
wedding.
that. Right, so I just want to describe what you guys see to you, right? So you walk into the church, right, and music is playing.
Ooh.
There is immediately music playing. Okay, it's like when you were outside the door, couldn't hear it.
The
but when you
ambience
walk-
music, like someone's playing.
Someone's actually playing it. Yeah.
Like Barry Manilow?
No, no.
Oh, Mandy.
You just see a lot of people, Wakanda forever.
That got
was
me
right.
so good. Just the thought of you going, you know that Black Panther, and me going, whoa!
I was about to say pink.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
God.
Oh no.
God damn.
Organ grinder.
If there's
Flip
someone
organ.
singing in Latin, we're in trouble.
Gasp. The realm of. So the realm, the gaps, the space between the realms, you immediately sense is very thin here. The veil is very thin. Okay. There's a coldness when you walk in. It sends shivers up your body, and you can see your breath when you breathe. Okay. The smell hits you as you walk in of filth and human waste, and it's like incense that could barely cover such an awful smell. To your left, there's an alcove to your left and an alcove to your right that you can't see past because somebody has hung tattered sheets all along it. So I'm talking about over here. Okay.
Yeah.
There's like tattered sheets along a clothesline that's basically stopping anyone from seeing past that. The rug is tattered and soggy and piss smelling. There's all these completely tattered tents that just seem devoid of life. Broken boxes, all the pews that people would normally sit on in the church, they've been stacked up over here. Mother Sarah stands at the top with her hands over the altar, just gazing downwards. Beside her is a man simply just staring at her with his eyes like that, like waiting for her to talk. He's holding a violin, not a violin, a cello. And then over here to the right, that music you're hearing now is coming from this big, burly, muscly man who's playing this expert concerto on this organ, okay? And yeah, and as you can kind of see the way the temple looks at this stage, but the most important thing is the feeling. It is eerily dreary here. You can almost taste the madness in the air.
Guard yourselves. I feel we walk along the edge of the veil.
Daryl, I immediately, before we get into battle, cast mage armor, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just surprised we didn't hear this music from outside.
No, this is what I'm saying, Dave. There's some magical
Okay.
tint to it because when you walk through the door, it kicks off.
Like battle music.
Is the door still open behind us, right?
It is still open, yeah.
Why is this music both cool and scary?
We do know the layout of this place, don't we? We've been here before, aren't you?
You've been here before, yeah?
So we know there's rooms to left and right of us.
You know there's rooms in here, yeah. Yeah, in fact, it was in these rooms that Casper once made tea for young Shelke.
Yeah.
Darl, I still have my chi focused because I don't
Yep.
lose it until I take a long rest or I expend
Yeah,
it.
cool.
So you know.
Technically, you did take a long rest. Technically.
Did we?
The potion is the effect of a long rest.
We didn't take it.
Didn't take
Oh, we
it.
haven't drank it yet. Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So,
I'm afraid we're gonna pop out them doors.
When we enter in, is there any kind of sign, like you went to a Western piano and the piano music stops? There's no.
No. This big
obvious sign.
muscly fella is like lost in his own song of what you're hearing. There is
I just-
people around.
okay,
Anyone
okay.
who's sitting here is not normal. They are in some way showing their madness. Like over here, this person is leaning against the wall, with their knees up against their chest, just muttering something under their breath. You can see huddled over here. There's a couple of them just kind of like, just talking absolute nonsense to each other. A woman over here is scratching with her fingernails into the wall. And you can hear noise coming from behind here too. All similar things. But this is like a house of madness.
I put my hand on Delvin's shoulder, and I'll just say, perhaps it's for the best that those guards outside do get Captain Janark.
A bit late now. They're on patrol around the whole building.
The whole building, yeah. If I just stand outside this door and call for them.
Yes, but that's not epic. Let's make it epic by killing everyone in his eyes.
Let's
He
make
said the
this epic
thing.
then, my friend.
And I have a bomb that's gonna blow this fucker.
What's the plan here, guys?
I look over at the group and let's go. Are we gonna try to talk or?
I think so. Non-lethal blows on the townsfolk. Yeah,
Come on.
Benny.
I agree. Yeah,
I
they don't
disagree.
deserve this.
I think we should put them down put them down their misery.
Do not want to finish that. Okay, I thought you were going to say put them down like dogs. Okay, let's talk. Let's more walking.
I think their minds are completely gone.
So, Daryl, can we move, or do we need to go into turn order now? For
No, I'm just gonna walk you up together.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
have I done now?
Hang on, I'll put this back now. I want to make sure I do this right.
No. When I'm there, when I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I want to put caltrops down, but I don't want to put them down now. I'm going to wait for a moment to put them down.
You can
Triggered
ready an
action.
action, and it doesn't. You can keep ready in that action. It doesn't cost like it does in D&D.
I'm gonna wait.
That means you
until I
can't do
hear-
any other action until you do
I won't
something
do
with this.
anything else. I won't do anything else. I'm just waiting for if anything Oh no! Sorry.
What?
I clicked that door by an accident. Did anyone see that? I apologize. I saw it.
No.
I got
I-
it. I
Oh,
was
sorry. I
supposed
must.
to do this.
Sorry, I was supposed to lock them. My bad.
Sorry, I clicked it. I only clicked it straight away.
I can't
If
see
I hear
that
any
now.
movement, so what I just wanted to do is this.
I'll just
If I
reset
hear
the
any
light.
movement from these two rooms, I'm gonna hold on to my caltrops until then.
If you see anyone come
Right.
out of those rooms, yeah.
Oh yeah. If there's
So is that what you just said?
Yeah, I'm gonna put caltrops behind us.
Behind us. Okay, cool.
So I'm ready. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No, I'll go. No, you're all right. Don't worry. Will I walk you up?
I have no idea what happened.
I opened the door. Yeah.
Daryl, I have to ask you something, and this is going to be a bit of a pain in the arse for you, I think. How do I use or see what's in my grimoire? I think I'm going to need it for this one.
Go into inventory. Where's I put your grimoire?
It's in there, but when I open it, it has code on it. It doesn't actually have anything we put in on it.
We'll have to sort that. I tried to sit down with you that day, Jenny. Do you remember we never actually got around to it?
No, we
Uh,
did. We put certain stuff in it, but it's not in there. If for this, then can I kind of have? I'm not being bad.
No.
some
We'll
buffs
talk
for
about
it,
that.
or-
We'll talk about that outside the session. Don't worry. We'll get it sorted.
Are we going to go into battle here now, though? If we do,
Well, I don't know what you're going to do. It's up to you yourselves.
Okay,
But if you still
okay.
go into battle, we will end the session because
Oh, okay.
I mean
Fine.
it's 20 past 10.
No, yeah.
So you guys kind of walk up and
I'm frankly like this waiting behind. Oh.
sorry, that is so fucking annoying. Nope. That's why. There we go. So, as you kind of walk up, Mother Sarah it's like she's completely oblivious that you're even there. our back's turned to us, and this fella is just sitting there with his cello, not playing it now, just sitting. He's like he's listening to the organ. They played. He's mad though.
I'd you say? Wrong that.
Sister Sarah?
She just turns around. Larinate, what are you doing here?
I came here to check on you. I was concerned for your well-being.
I can barely hear you. She puts her hand up. Run to this. Stop playing the piano. Stop playing. And he kind of looks over.
Yeah.
And he stops playing. And you can see he kind of sits back and just does that.
Ooh, that's concerning.
Good, you might pick that up.
I'm sorry, I've not been myself lately. She looks exhausted. What can I do
Music
for?
meant to be on.
Well, that's
No
understandable. You have a lot on your plate lately. And it's not gone unnoticed and unappreciated. But Lord Harkoven asked us to come here and check on you. Make sure you're okay. If there's anything we can do. Anything you need.
You should not have come here. You really shouldn't have come here.
Why?
I don't need anything.
We might be able to make a cure for these folk.
Cure? There is no cure for what he has planned. He has shown me it.
Who has planned?
Him, Cassidian.
Oh!
My head explodes.
Yeah. I could jump in. You remember who he is. You know who he is. You know his name.
I do. He is a monster. He is something I could not even comprehend. I don't even think my God understands him. We cannot beat him. We must join him.
No.
It's the only way.
No,
He will
it's
care
not.
for the madness.
No, he wants more madness. He wants to destroy everything. Sister Sarah, there's hope. Look at us, we haven't given up. This town needs you, they look to you.
She steps
The
forward.
light of the evening star is still strong in you.
You don't even know our fate. You call it the even star when it is the even tide.
I'm going to step forward, and Casper's just going to say, I wonder if you can even remember now, but back when we were in the castle, and there was mentions of Nadur, you stood up very passionately for your god. I can't believe the words coming out of your mouth when you say you can't believe that your god doesn't even know what's going on here. Your faith has been misplaced by insanity.
That was
We're
years
trying
ago.
to help.
That conversation was years ago.
Well, you should know better than I do that faith doesn't wane over time, sister.
You haven't seen it. But you will. I am sorry, Casper, to do this to you, but you need to know. You all need to know. You should not have come here. Gandarano, play the song.
Oh, thank God! I was like, put some music on.
Fuck is Gandarano?
Yeah, look, she's much older in the picture than what we know.
I'm going to cover my ears.
He starts playing. You see, you just see him. He starts playing the song straight away. This is what you hear. Listen to it for a second. It's a really good song.
Casper's fucking serious stuff.
Church of the Evermod.
Just to show you, that's Gandarano. And Jenny, you know who Gandarano is. Gandarano is one of the most famous musicians in all of Gravendell.
Oh,
And this is Bruntonus.
These are
Hang on
very
1
famous.
second.
Is it Alpha?
As that happens,
boy.
and as the song begins to play, it's like it's the call of the mad. Dave, you can at
Can
any
anyone
point to
hear
trigger
it?
your action.
Sorry, I don't hear any music.
There's a
Try
cello playing.
try higher it up and lower it down a little bit, Jenny, or refresh.
Guys, what are we doing?
I'm sorry, Casper is going to have to run up to the fella who started playing the music, and I'm going to try and smash the instrument because of my prophecy.
Oh.
In the name of Nadur and Veta, I will end the song that sings, and I'm going to fucking badger form try and smash this cello.
I'm gonna put it there, so.
Okay. So we're all gonna go into combat now. I'm just gonna sum it up for you, okay? As the lamenting song of deep insanity and sadness plays, you begin to understand what's transpired here. What's happening here has nothing to do. It originally had nothing to do with the Avarice Cabal. The song flows into you, making you understand. Mother Sarah was genuinely trying to help these people. But when you look at them, and you look at what she was left to, and she's alone, this has become her own little, I'm not going to say pocket dimension, but this has become her own little cage and a prison of helplessness and melancholy. And those in here with her, instead of once where she cared for them, they have now become trapped with her. As Gandarano and Bruntonus play their tunes of the Church of the Evermad. And next time we will go into combat, where we'll take it from there, okay? But we're going to end the session there.
Oh, that's dark.
Oh, wow.
Just clicked as you said, listen to it for a minute. And all I could see, I was just look over and it's like, end the song that soon will sing. And I'm like, oh!
Oh my goodness.
Right. David, you will, of course, get this caltrop off as a reaction because you ready that, okay? But yeah, sorry, Jen, did you end up getting to hear any of the song?
Yeah, I'm in it now.
Yeah. Cool. That is a song called "Beginning to End." I found it on YouTube, and it was brilliant. But that in this specific case, this is called Gandarano's Litany of Madness, and the song that came in that you are playing, which is called "Church of the Evermad." But yeah, this is a dark and evil place.
Damn.
Okay.
But it wasn't like this when we were here last time.
No. But yeah, this time doesn't even pass normally here anymore. These people have been trapped here for years.
Yeah, she said years when our conversation was like yesterday.
Yeah. But she even still was yesterday showing signs. Like, it's become clear to you now that what you were seeing from her, this sense of wanting to protect, like when Gasp was saying things and she didn't want to let them near them.
Like an irrational level of
yes,
protection.
yeah, almost toxic in its application.
And her asking for the help at the council, being like, "I'm what am I to do? I'm on my own."
Yeah, and I was saying to her, like, yeah, we'll get people to help you and stuff like.
Why did she? I wonder why she killed your man.
She didn't want to have to deal with another one.
Yeah, can't blame her.
I don't know. I don't think she did. I think something happened.
Yeah.
I think we branched her killer too quickly. Oh.
You flip-flop so fucking hard, man.
I don't care what you're doing, I'm going to say it.
I don't know she did it. She's guilty. Let's hold up,
That fucking bitch. You guys don't have evidence.
No,
taking her
difference
scalp.
between that's unlike some of you. Then there's a difference between David and Delvin.
So what does David think?
That's what I'm saying. I think she's innocent, but there's no fucking There's no rhyme or reason for that. I only know that. I only going by that because I know what Daryl's like. But I can't play Delvin like that because Delvin doesn't know Daryl.
Oh, does he?
Do you know what I mean?
Right,
I can't just
I'm
go,
gonna end
he's
this.
betrayed me 100 times before. I'm not going to trust this guy.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm going to end the stream there, lads, right? See you guys next time. Hopefully next week.
Yeah.
What I
next
will
week.
say is,
Content.
not next week.
I'm not here next week.
Okay, not next week, maybe the week after. The only thing I will say is, before we close off, is that I think we are now very clearly in the last handful of sessions in Act 2. What you have set in motion now.
I honestly thought we were finished about 4 sessions ago.
I don't get that. Like I when you said like I thought it was like gonna be the last session. I was like, what?
I thought when we
Card
killed
was it.
full Chrono Card, I thought this whole like umbrella of things was just gonna like fall down, and we're just gonna be like, yay!
So the guy who just said, "I know Daryl so well," didn't see the hundreds of machinations of like political
I thought they, yeah,
power.
but I thought they were gonna be like another campaign thing. Do you know what I mean? We
Yeah,
didn't choose to go for that. We went for this instead.
like an Act 3 kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought that was.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to end the stream there, guys. See you next 2 weeks, right? Yeah. See you later,
Bye-bye.
guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.